Dude, I don't buy shoes anymore. I used to be super into that. I wasted so much money.
Welcome to episode 2 of the CooL Table podcast, featuring myself, Berg, Mike,
Hey,
and Vic. How y'all doing, Team Boogie? How y'all doing? How y'all doing in the chat?
You didn't even say my name. You just
I
didn't
definitely said Mike.
Okay, you cut out.
I'm
gonna believe you. I'm gonna believe you.
right? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, nigga.
What you think? I just left you out, Mike?
I thought you did because I just figured, hey, fuck Mike, right?
Definitely said Mike.
Okay.
How y'all doing, man?
I'm doing beautiful.
Awesome.
I'm playing some solos. You know, trying to grind to get those jerseys.
Boy, I'm stressed.
Are y'all losing?
No. Why are you hating?
That nigga a hater.
They're not winning.
They're definitely not winning. You wouldn't be stressed if you were winning right now.
No, I still would. These motherfuckers gashing us.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're a Chargers fan. You just stress 24/7.
You
can be up by 30 and it's like, well.
Hey, what up, Ed? How you doing?
Say hi for Team 1 last week.
Hey, wait, say what?
No, you can talk. Them two can't.
Yeah. So how y'all team lost losers, bitch ass niggas.
I see how it is.
You're gonna lose tonight, and it's gonna be glorious. We're about to see the roller coaster ride of a Chargers fan. Like you,
I'll mute myself
chill.
in the hot second.
Nah. You gotta stand on your own too, bruh. You gotta stand on your own too. We gotta hear that.
Yeah. Crunch his ass. Yeah.
Bruh.
Break it. Yeah. There you go, Super Mel. Flex on him. Yo.
Bruh. It's about to be tragic once this nigga starts losing.
Why you hate, man? I swear.
Once he starts losing. Not if. Just once.
You know it's gonna happen.
He just mad because Kirk Cousins threw a pick.
I mean,
he threw that shit to me.
A lot then.
I mean,
who was he throwing to?
I mean,
so you went back and watched film on Bosa. Who was Kirk going to?
Let's talk about Trent Williams manhandling.
Let's talk about it.
Well, he made him his bitch. That's all I'm saying. Trent Williams is a god.
Yes,
Your man's though, I don't know, man. I don't know. Coding over. So let's jump into it. What happened? Week in review. We had
fuck happened this week?
Keaton. We can speak on Keaton. What are y'all thoughts on the little kid that was being bullied, or the video of the little kid that was being bullied that swept the nation and everybody was caping for him? And
I ain't cape for that little nigga.
They pour ham down my pants. Mama, you say it all the time.
Oh my god. So it turned out Mike
was there proof of him being bullied or proof of him saying those bad words?
No.
There was proof of him, his family being kind of racist.
Yeah.
How were they racist? Was it the pictures or was there more?
Confederate flags.
I believe they were posts. They were more posts on her Facebook.
Proof of being bullied for someone to like be bullied? Like he was probably bullied. Like I believe he was bullied.
Thank you.
Like I believe he was bullied. I believe kids called him ugly because he's an ugly little kid. Like it's alright. Like he might have a glow up, but he's ugly.
I believe I've read somewhere that the teachers confirmed that that's where they got that he was calling kids nigger.
Because I looked that up and I couldn't find anything on that. Because I wanted to know. Because if he's calling those people the N-word, that's obviously bad. But he's a young enough kid to where I don't want to say it's not his fault because obviously everyone blame. But it's the parent.
It's definitely a learned behavior. Sure.
Facts.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like it's the parent's fault. Like if she should be immediately, if she hears that ever, be like, Keaton, what the fuck? Like that's not what you should be doing.
I think he learned it from the parents.
Chop block, pussy.
I don't think it's the parents should be reprimanding him. I think he learned that from his parents. He heard that,
which is the parents' fault.
Right. But the example, you're like, she should say, Keaton, that's not right. Don't say that. But I think she's saying it herself. I don't know.
Yeah. My point is, I saw some people online literally posting videos making fun of that kid because apparently he said those racist things, which was really, it kind of pissed me off because I'm like, if you're gonna make a video making fun of anyone, make fun of the parents or something, because like obviously this kid had a reaction of legitimately getting bullied. Now, whether it like,
hey, y'all better not do no dumb shit.
I think.
Oh my God.
He probably got bullied because of how he looked. Like, let's be real. And then,
or he got bullied because he was saying nigga.
I mean, maybe so, but either way, like, it sucks to see a kid get bullied, and he was genuinely upset. Like, you could watch the video, and if he's saying that word, obviously he shouldn't say that, but it's like the same mentality of, do you really blame, a 5-year-old getting behind the wheel of a car for crashing it, or do you blame the person who let the 5-year-old get behind the wheel of a car? So it's like, I definitely, like, the parent is to blame 100% in this instance.
How old is Keaton?
Exactly.
The guy's in middle school.
Bro, if you're in middle school, you know right from wrong.
He knows
left, right.
He's definitely been on Call of Duty going ape shit and saw the response that people were giving on Call. Any kid nowadays knows saying nigga ain't copacetic. I would think so.
Right? I knew nigga wasn't copacetic from white people in fucking like kindergarten.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
so I'm not caping for Keaton.
As you get older, you understand it more. Like, obviously, okay, don't say that word because it's not right. But he might not understand why it's not right.
In middle school? Like, are we saying he's slow too? Like, what are we doing here?
Well, okay, I'm not saying that, but I'm also saying that's not the case. Yeah, I think in middle school, if you're like, you might not completely understand the grasp of don't say that because of this. Like he might hear, okay, don't say it because it's a bad word. It makes them feel bad, but like why do they not like? Why do they feel bad? And once you understand that, then it's a lot. Well, you would hope it's a lot easier to not say that.
Damn, we should have had that.
My whole point was like he obviously, we don't know if he did anything wrong. We definitely can tell he got bullied, whether it's because of how he looks or the bad words. It definitely is very important. But people were making fun of him like on videos, and that was really pissing me off because I'm like, this is a kid, all right? Like this is not. He might have said some bad words, but these are like grown people making fun of a kid. Like
that's what Twitter does, though.
Like, that shit wasn't funny though. Like you see Buddy that taped his nose down.
Exactly.
That's the video that pissed me off.
Thought that shit was hilarious. Like, it's crazy.
Like it's funny, I guess, but then I think, okay, what if that was like my brother?
I just found it ironic.
Your brother out here going ape shit.
Yeah, like if your brother better dropping M-bombs, like tell him to run these hands.
We don't know that he did that. Like,
but we don't know if he got bullied.
We definitely know he got bullied.
I'm saying based off his reaction. Whatever in the car.
It's his reaction. He was genuinely so upset.
Nah,
he was definitely distraught.
I know we watch we watch people on TV that could give that performance.
Are you fucking kidding? You think? Okay.
I know people can give that performance.
That's an Oscar-winning performance then, because everybody was buying into it.
Everybody.
But
it can happen. It can happen though. So don't act like it can't happen though. I'm not saying he did it, but it can happen.
Okay, if we're just putting forth the logic of it can happen, then it can also happen that he didn't say those bad words.
Get him, Mike.
So that logic is definitely racist. I hate that.
It's proven, isn't it proven that his family was on some other shit with Facebook posting shit?
The only stuff that I saw was the Confederate flags.
His dad is like white supremacist.
You need to dive deeper or some shit, because I definitely saw it come across the timeline. I can't produce now because it's days past, but definitely came across the timeline. It was that direct Facebook post. Mike.
Mrs. Bucker.
All right, well, I'll just take your word for it then, I guess.
No, I'm just saying, like, definitely saw a Facebook post that he said something, and I thought I could be wrong, but I thought the reason why, because everybody was for him. You know what I mean? Like, everybody was for him. Everybody. It touched the soft spot in everybody's joint. But then it came out like teachers, because of the blowback. That's what I heard. Teachers said that this is the reason. I'm not saying what happened first. I'm not saying what came first, the chicken or the egg. I'm saying the reason why shit turned is because people started saying that teachers came out and said this is the reason why what actually happened, and it was an altercation where he said the N-word, and then kids retaliated for that.
Okay. I mean, at this point, it's just he said, she said. But I don't think any kid should be bullied. I think that if he's saying those bad words, then instead of probably like calling him names and shit, you should probably just tell him like why you don't say those words, why those are bad things to say.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows why you don't say.
No, that's just naive to think that everyone knows that. If everyone knows
that in middle school, are you serious? In middle school, you don't like. How do you know that this is a mean word to say? With like, even then, if you know it's a mean word to say, why are you saying it? Like,
I'm gonna just put it out there. Little Boogie, I talked to him, and he came to me about Keaton. Right? He's in middle school. My nephew is in middle school, and he came to me about Keaton. And he also talked about Keaton saying the N-word. Right? So if him in middle school and his friends in his circle, if they're going around talking about this Keaton kid, Keaton should know what the fuck he's doing, right? Right or wrong?
Yes, he should. He should know what he's doing.
Bro, I just remember middle school.
That's not what I'm arguing.
I remember what I was doing in middle school. Like, I was definitely advanced. Like
y'all wasn't sharp enough to know, like.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and this is in the best intention. The reason why you guys know to not say that thing is because it affects you.
I had white friends than you too. Like,
yeah.
Okay, all right.
They would not say that shit around.
All right. Yeah. Then I'm wrong. Then he shouldn't have said it. Then
wait. All right. Pause. Did you know not to say nigga in middle school, or you were just letting them fly?
No. I knew not to say it. I will admit this. I definitely knew not to say it, but I didn't understand like why. I didn't necessarily understand. I knew it was like, okay, it's a demeaning word, but like, why is it a demeaning word?
But you knew not to say it.
So from elementary to middle school, y'all didn't learn nothing about American history. Like, what are they teaching y'all? It's crazy.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you learned that, but like people say don't say. I really don't want to get into that, but like people say like don't say it, with a hard ER, and then we'd have people saying don't say it with a don't say it at all. And so I didn't understand. I never understood the difference between those. Like I figured, okay, it's just the same thing. That's not the case. But I knew like not to say it, so I didn't say it. I'm not saying he should or shouldn't have known that. I'm saying there's a very real possibility that he just didn't know. I'm not saying whether he should or shouldn't have. I'm saying like,
any person, any person that calls a black person nigger in a way of trying to like on some he knew what he was saying and he was trying to push a button. If you're calling your kids in your school you're trying to push that button. That's your goal. That's just like in online arguments. Like in Call of Duty, in a Call of Duty lobby, you talking shit, the go-to card is to shut up, you nigger. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. That's their go-to joint. You seen the meme with the fucking the hand going to the end and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the go-to. So if that's what he did to those kids or whatever, then I understand. Nobody should ever get bullied. Nobody should ever get bullied. I'm not an advocate for I've been bullied. I'm not an advocate for being bullied. I'm sure, but the thing is, I feel like I had to think about it because I never even thought about me getting bullied until I talked to my Team Boogie niggas, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I actually did get bullied before on the bus. We'll talk about that after this. I feel like if you're saying that word,
yo, was that nigga like 7 foot who bullied you?
I was a kid.
You're like 6'8".
We'll go into that.
There you go.
Actually, let's transition. But let's transition to that. Let's smooth transition to that. Right?
You got bullied, dog?
Yeah. And I'm surprised
Was that nigga like 10 years older than you or something?
No. Let me explain this. So growing up, I was the cool kid, right? I was a cool kid. I hung up with cool kid, whatever. I was into sports, all this other shit. I was with the cool crowd and whatever. But on the bus, I went to this alternative school. I'm surprised none of you niggas was bullied, but I'm taken aback by that. Like, none of y'all had issues when y'all was bullied. I thought most niggas, have issues. My thing was on a bus, the upperclassmen, dudes that was in like 12th grade or whatever, in the morning. And I had to think about this. This was Doug. Like, I didn't even think that I got bullied. Like, we talked about bullying a couple weeks ago. And I was like, yeah, I've never got bullied. You know, like if you get bullied, like just be friends with niggas and shit, whatever. This upperclassman named Jason, right? This Guido kid, right? They used to beat up a bunch of us on the back of the bus. Just punch people. You know what I'm saying? They used to just punch people and shit. And they used to pick on like Jeb and a bunch of other people. And occasionally I would get hit. But me, I got brothers, I got friends, so it wasn't really affecting me. One of the days, and I just told this to my Team Boogie niggas, one of the days, they told me, if you don't beat up Jeb, we're gonna hit you for every line in the road. And you know how the painted lines and shit, the hash marks, all that other shit. So I went ape shit on Jeb, right? But I was like, yo, Jeb, my bad. You know these niggas, like, I don't want to do this. And then Jeb was like, fuck you. So then that was all gloves is off. He was like, fuck you, Nick. I was like, oh, yeah? Bop, bop, bop. And so we got into it on the back of the bus and shit. But the thing was, my situation wasn't in school. You know, that was the only instance I remember of my recollection of me getting bullied was the upperclassmen hitting on us in the back of the bus. You know what I'm saying? And like, that was it. That was my interaction. Y'all never had issues like that? Surprises me. Mike, you never had an issue getting bullied?
Bullying. Like I've had times where like people like tease me and I tease back, but no, nothing like that.
Yeah, that was my only situation. Vic, you never got bullied?
Oh, it's Holden. Give us the ball.
God damn. Who are we kidding? He's a Chargers fan. Of course he got bullied.
Bird, you never got bullied?
No. I'm trying to think like
are we trying to act tough or what? Like,
right? I don't know what these niggas
I really
doing,
find it hard. I really find it hard to believe.
But bullying, like,
yeah, I don't know what you mean.
That would be considered to me when I actually had to dive into it.
Roasting each other.
Friendly roast sessions are not bullying.
That's
like,
not bullying. What I just explained, that would be a term of bullying. They were always hitting people, and they told me, like, they looked at me and was like, yo, if you don't beat this guy up, we're gonna beat you up type shit, and was beating on everybody.
I've never had someone.
That's bullying.
Nigga, were you in a gang? Like,
no, I wasn't in a gang. I wasn't in a gang.
They jumped you in,
and that's the only thing I remember.
Was this an initiation, nigga? Like,
no.
Gang. He was in a selective group of people. That's what they call it.
No, I wasn't in a gang, my nigga. I didn't have to be in a gang. I had OGs or older people who I didn't have to worry about shit. But on the back of that bus, yeah, that's me thinking that's considered bully. I got bullied, you know. But y'all really
mad niggas been bullied. But I don't think I was bullied. It was crazy.
I'm trying to think. Like, I guess we've had roast sessions before.
That's not bullying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's as far as it went.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like I never got bullied. I also didn't see many people where I went to school I went to public school. I didn't really see many people get bullied.
Bullying is real low key.
I've definitely seen niggas get bullied.
Yeah. I've seen niggas get stuffed in lockers and shit like that.
It doesn't happen. But like the stuff that the stuffed in lockers thing, I've literally never seen that before.
I've seen dudes get knocked out for just going into the wrong door. Like, life is crazy. Life is crazy.
They really think they can hold Keenan with number 20.
That's weird.
Just stop. But no, like we've had roast sessions. I mean, I fought somebody because he tried to, but I guess that's as far as it went.
Yeah, I got in a fight, like, but that wasn't bullying.
Yeah,
like,
that wasn't bullying. Like, we didn't fight like that. I'm pissed still. He was like, I forgot what he was saying, but he was like, "This, you gonna do this, this, and this." And I was like, "Please." So I just slammed his ass. So I tried not to get suspended. And then they was like, "You're gonna get suspended anyways." I was like, "Fuck it, we fighting then."
I got kind of in a fight. It didn't really amount to anything. I don't know. I never really was confrontational.
These niggas too cool, but you ain't never been bullied.
That's crazy. Like, I'm sitting back just listening. Like, y'all niggas is on some other. What? like, okay, all right, okay. Y'all niggas was just the coolest niggas.
I'm gonna let y'all live, cool ass niggas.
Y'all was the coolest niggas around, bro. Cause I never had a problem fitting in. I never had any issues. But I know I'm not afraid to say it. Like, it doesn't. I'm not trying to get cool points or anything by saying I'm not bullied. I find it weird. Like, so many people
I
had
was never
situations.
part of like the cool crowd, but I was definitely not. I was just like a very low key person.
I'm not saying that you
see,
should.
To me, it's different because I went to a small school growing up, like from like in the middle school. Then in high school, I started playing sports, so like kind of it like wasn't getting bullied. Like I was taller, bigger than everybody. Like wasn't getting bullied then. I
got expelled and went to an alternative school. And that's where that happened. So they were all just being me. That's it.
You was probably around savages, and like bullies get bullied in that situation. Like I don't know.
I was just being me. I was doing what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it in school, and it didn't fly, and I got expelled. And so I had to go to an alternative school.
That sucks.
It was like a boarding school type shit, but it was an alternative school here in Maryland. But yeah, that's what's up. Well, congratulations that you guys didn't get bullied. So you never experienced what Keaton felt or anything.
I've seen it happen to other people, like people close to me, and that is really upsetting.
It sucks. It sucks.
Yeah.
And it does affect people differently. Like me, I didn't think nothing of it this whole time, right? Until we had a conversation. I forgot the fuck we was having, and I'm reading the chat, and after the cast, I'm hearing my guys talk about them getting bullied, right? And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I definitely had a situation where, and that's when I told you about Jason. I'm like, yo, like niggas really was in the back of the bus hitting niggas. That's some bully shit. And it definitely happened. Vic, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
Bruh, he dead ass touched the ball at the 5, and he kept running.
What's the score?
3-0.
Y'all niggas getting smoked.
Getting smoked.
Another thing that we talked about. All right, so niggas didn't get bullied. I got bullied. I know what it felt like. What do y'all think about? We had a couple of albums come out this weekend. What do y'all think about Eminem's album, though?
Oh God.
I was just talking about this. If you like Eminem's album in 2010 called Recovery, it's like hip hop but kind of rock and like a little more contemporary style. You'll definitely like this. If you want him to be like, Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP, like old school, early 2000s, probably not so much. But he's definitely got some crazy mad flow in there.
And it still is.
Mad flow.
Jewelers presents Beyond.
All right. Hey, Boogie, remember how I said I'd never been bullied? Never mind. Never mind.
I'm with it.
I just been bullied first time in my life.
So everybody says that the album's trash. I'm afraid to listen to it.
I think people I'll be completely honest with you. I have no problem. Like there are some songs that are not great, and then there's other songs that I truly think are really good. There's one song, so I don't like to get into politics ever, and I also really hate when people rap about politics because it's just annoying. Eminem does a song on there called Like Home with Alicia Keys that is like, even if you don't really agree with what he says, it's just really moving and it makes you want to, like, I don't know, but it's a good. I'm telling you, it's not bad.
Okay.
So you an Eminem fan?
Oh, I've been an Eminem fan.
Oh, big bet.
What does that mean, Berg?
What?
What does you an Eminem fan mean? I'm confused. What does that even mean?
Oh,
you guys heard the album Quality Control?
Yeah. Ice Trader Gang.
That's good.
That's more Berg speed.
I think that new nigga shit. I think a lot of people would like that. It's got like.
See, Boogie a Budden fan or some shit, so you like probably offended. Like,
I mean,
you like one of them Joe Budden has.
Joe Budden is one of my favorite rappers.
You guys heard T Grizzly and Lil Durk's album?
No, I haven't. Is it dope?
The first 4 songs are pretty darn good. He's a song called Blood Us, which is good.
Wait, say that again. What's it called?
It's like brothers and blood mixed together. Blood Us.
What does that mean, Mike?
I have no fucking idea. I'm assuming blood brothers.
Yeah. Pretty much. Okay. I was just checking. Nah, I haven't really. The only album this week, Jeezy's album came out too. I've gave Jeezy album a listen, and then on stream we listened to American Dream, and J. Cole smoked the shit out of that track, which was crazy because I see nothing but hype, and I'm the type that I'm not gonna dive right into something once everybody's hyping it, and I see a lot of hype because I don't want them to cloud my judgment. I like to give it some room, and then I'll go back and listen to it myself, you know, with a fresh mind. But listening to that track, J. Cole fucking floated all throughout. Like that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. And Kendrick came with some shit that left me feeling empty. Jeezy's joint was tough. I listened to it from front to back until I listened to that song on here. It was pretty cool. I heard nothing but good things about the Migos album, but it's like a compilation though. So does it feel like an album?
Oh yeah, it's long. It's like classic Migos. There's a lot of features on there too. It's good. If you like Migos, you'll like the album for sure.
Berg, you listen to it?
What?
The Migos, the Quality Control album or compilation.
Yeah.
It's dope.
It's solid. I mean, it's honestly just them promoting some of their smaller artists. But yeah, it was cool.
What else came out? I think that was it. I think that was it. Vic, are y'all losing yet?
I'm about to mute you.
Cause you quiet, like you ain't even engaged, bro. Like what's going on over there?
That's because I'm watching. Chill out. I'm listening.
Okay. What's on your mental, Vic? Other than the game.
Oh my god.
He just looked at the Chargers feature.
Jeezy album fire. It is fire. Why is the audio cutting out? Wait, the audio's cutting out?
For you, Vic. Because you're probably on your phone.
Yeah.
If y'all talking about Vic, he's on his phone. The audio for him is cutting out, or for everybody is cutting out?
I think it's just for him. Everyone else sounds fine to me.
Big Sean's album is all right. Stream. Team Boogie. What else popped off this week? We had Keaton.
These motherfuckers really went one-on-one. What type of call is that?
Couple, because I wanna touch on everything before we get to Madden.
Oh, one thing I want to say about that Keane thing, I did think it was really dumb from the beginning that she made a pay, like whatever it was, like where she got
a GoFundMe.
Yeah, that was retarded.
So you don't think it's suspect? Wait, you don't think it's suspect that a mother recorded their crying child, uploaded it to YouTube
from the beginning,
and then made a GoFundMe?
I always hate like the first thing you thought to do was make a video. You know what I mean? Like record your kid. I thought that was bad. Even I saw an interview where they interviewed the local news interviewed the kid, and they interviewed the mom, and she literally she denied being a part of any of the racist groups. Said that those were supposed to be like ironic pictures, that it was supposed to be like a joke. He said that it was his idea to do the video, not hers. But even then, like as a parent, I feel like you should say like no, like you just obviously went through some trauma. You don't need to share this with the world. And I thought that was bad that she filmed him. That kind of made me mad. And it was also annoying that they made that Patreon or whatever the fuck it was, GoFundMe. Yeah. I was like why? Like why do you need money?
Wait, it's bad she filmed him because why? Like if the whole race, if the racial part hadn't been stirred, like that would have raised like tons of bully awareness and shit like that.
I think it's bad because like I think you need to worry about like how your kid is feeling at first instead of videoing him. Like you should try to console him, not record him.
I mean, she could console him after motherfuckers say how you felt.
I just don't agree with that. It's just my opinion. I just really don't think that she should have been recording.
I mean, it's not like it's the most calculated thing. Like everybody has a phone with the camera. Like
she could have also recorded him afterwards, and he could have told a story after he felt better or whatever. I just thought that whole situation was handled so bad. I did not like that.
I think it's all suspect.
It was the GoFundMe or whatever was super suspect. That's what
people were reaching out to her to do things, and she was shutting them down and saying she just wants them to promote her GoFundMe.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, okay, yeah, that seemed a little suspect to me.
So we're not calling character into question like that. At that point, when I find out you're a scumbag as a person, then I understand. Like, I
think that the mom was definitely up to some not cool stuff. I definitely think she was either whether she's racist or just a terrible person and exploiting her kid for money. Like that's what I was mad at. I thought there was so much like unwarranted hate towards the kid. That was really, it pissed me off. I'm like, get angry at the mom who recorded her kid, who made a GoFundMe.
Okay, Mike.
That's what really made me mad. That's why I really didn't like it. I just felt
you say the kid is innocent in all of this. He was still bullied or whatever.
I think, yes. Now, whether no one deserves to be bullied with whatever they do, mostly. But if he did something wrong, he did something wrong. He should be, he should be in trouble for that. But I also think that the mom was the real zinger to me. I really did.
I'm with it.
I just thought she was just like, I don't know, recording the kid and then the GoFundMe and like, that was probably the craziest like outreach of celebrities that I've ever seen in my entire life. I've never seen that.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like the love was crazy, and it was a lot from the black community. Was definitely like, yo, we're gonna take this kid under our arms. Like, what's up? Immediately, he was huge on Black Twitter. Yeah,
I think the reason why it was like that, and this is no shot at him, was because he was so weird looking. Like that's like, I think that's why. Like people could legitimately see that happening. If it's just some kid that looks halfway normal, they'd be like, oh yeah, it sucks. But when you see a kid who definitely has some, he has a cleft palate. That's why he would look different. But yeah, I think that's why it resonated so well with everyone, because people are like, wow, that probably legitimately happened.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think if she already showed that she's a piece of shit, right? By how she tried to exploit her son, tried to do all that other, tried to finesse, right? Then people calling her a racist piece of shit. It's fine by me. Hey, you already showed you're a piece of shit. Throw racist to it. They're saying that this is what happened. I'm seeing a Facebook post from you. Pictures with Confederate flags and shit. And everybody who says that's Southern pride, like, that's a whole nother conversation. I don't understand that though. I don't understand. I don't understand the whole Southern pride thing over.
It definitely is. It definitely is. I know you don't.
It is or isn't.
It is. It definitely is Southern pride. That's not to say you can't be racist.
How when they lost?
That shit racist. Like that shit racist.
They lost, and you know what they were fighting for. So like that's what they were fighting for. Southern pride.
Wait. What do you think the South was fighting for? Do you know what the number one reason for?
You tell me what was the South fighting for?
The number one reason was states' rights. The whole slavery thing was just like
they wanted to keep their property. They thought slaves were property. Am I wrong?
Yes.
And that's what they thought was their right to their property, right? Okay. Am I wrong?
So they definitely were fighting for slavery to stay a thing. But the number one thing that almost all of like the people in the South were fighting for, that that's what they were communicated for what they were doing, was like states' rights and like being able to have different laws for different states and not all be like
to keep their property.
What the fuck?
Like not all be governed by one country. Like you know how there's like state laws, like government laws in the South.
I'm with it.
It was all they only wanted state laws, which the North was like, no, this is the country. We want everyone to have like the same laws like for everyone, which we kind of have like a little bit of halfway in between now. But yeah, so like the reason why people say it's Southern pride, it is, but then people also use that as an excuse to say I'm not racist if I put this up, which that's also not true. You can definitely still be very racist with this Southern flag. It's just, it's not because I have a Southern flag here, it means I'm racist. That's not what it was. You can definitely still.
That's fuck.
I don't know. Do you guys not get that logic?
Hold on. Let me
What
do...
that pride not hate shit?
No, but the logic of just because you have a Confederate flag doesn't automatically mean you're racist. But if you have a Confederate
Now,
flag,
the odds you're racist go up exponentially if you're rocking Confederate flags.
Definitely does, dog.
All right.
I see somebody in the mall.
Like,
Flag.
I've never heard someone prideful they lost a fucking fight or war. Like, who does that? Like, what? Like that's the most head ass shit.
I definitely agree with you. I think
like,
obviously the odds.
Why do you have this soft spot for a Confederate flag toting flying Southerners, where you give them the benefit of a doubt? Oh, they're just prideful of the South. Like what? Like they weren't even around then. Like
the common explanation is that the Civil War was fought over the moral issue of slavery. In fact, it was the economics of slavery and political control of that system that was the central to the conflict.
Dude, I know you're looking that stuff up, but they've taken multiple classes in college, like over that stuff. It's most definitely states' rights. States' rights is the #1 issue with the Civil War. That's not really like up for debate or anything. That's just facts.
Reason for secession.
We're all family here. We're not just back family.
I've spent tons of time in southern states. Like, you know what it is when you see that flag. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
The scholars immediately disagreed over the causes of the war, and disagreements persist today. Many maintain that the primary cause of the war was the southern states' desire to preserve the institution of slavery. Others minimalize slavery and point to other factors, such as taxation or the principle of states' rights. All I see is shit about slavery.
Okay.
This is crazy. But either way, I don't understand the whole Southern pride thing about I'm going to hold fast to these losers of American history. To me, that's kind of weird. But who am I? Who am I? I don't understand the whole flag. I don't understand the Confederate flag and wanting to stick to it and the whole Southern pride. And I do think it's hella like, to me, I find it offensive seeing it. Just like here in Maryland, we had Robert E. Lee Middle School. You know what I mean? To me, that's kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, that was a general that was opposing, you know, that we had to fight. Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. But if you say it's over taxes and whatever else,
it's over. Yeah, states' rights is the #1 issue.
I mean,
promise. It took like 2 years of pre-1865 history, and I can guarantee that's what it is. I had to write like multiple papers, more than I've ever wanted to, on that exact issue. It was like it's like, okay, so you know how some politicians will like have their real agenda, but then they'll have their fake agenda to get everyone behind them?
So Dr. Disrespect was out here fucking hoes.
Oh.
How y'all feel about that?
Bro, we're not about to miseducate the viewers. All right. What did you learn about state rights in the Civil War?
I tried.
Like, you got to enlighten me.
I tried.
You got to enlighten me.
I tried.
No, you got to enlighten me. You're not about to just walk over this like
I thought I already explained it. Okay, I'll explain it again. So like, do you understand what states' rights are and how it's different from having like a government that governs everyone? There's no different laws for.
Explain to me how.
Thank you.
How the war was over state rights and had nothing to do with slavery.
I literally didn't say that. I promise you, I didn't say that.
Like the primary focus of those state rights was slavery, like Boogie said. Like.
It was there was a multitude of different things. There's the taxation laws. Slavery was one of them.
Slavery was the main point, not one. Let's not gloss over. Slavery was the main point.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't need to try to convince you guys.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. I don't need to. It doesn't matter.
So about Dr. Disrespect and fucking these hoes.
That's one of the most trash transitions of all time.
I'm trying to throw like, cause it's crazy to me. So
that was a shake transition.
Right? Like, it was terrible.
I just want to get off of it because
the hell? He just
I mean, it's
dumped it into his
bullshit.
trash.
It's trying to minimalize that it definitely the main focus definitely was slavery. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It was definitely slavery was the main focus of the Civil War. But if we want to say rights, when we know they thought the rights were slaves, those were their property, those were the rights that they were trying to fight for. It is what it is. But like you said, Mike, you studied it. You wrote papers on it. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like. I don't need to convince anyone. If you guys just want to go based on what you find on the internet or just your thoughts, then be my guest.
No, I just want you to like drop some facts on us. Like this could be a great learning and teaching moment.
If I give you facts, will you understand? Because I did.
Just drop the facts. Just drop the facts. Like go.
Okay, so the reason why it wasn't the only reason why there was Civil War. My whole point was I don't know if you heard me before, but I said you understand how there's a lot of politicians that'll be like this is they'll have their fake reason on why they want to be elected or their fake reason of why they want to do something. Okay, and then there's their real reason behind it. That's almost the exact same thing of what they did back then. They took advantage of a lot of people, a lot of the Southerners, and they were like, oh, we're fighting for slavery, which obviously was a main thing, but it was not the main thing. The number one thing was states' rights so that they could be separate. That was the whole reason for the Civil War, so that they could have their own entities. It was a very different the North was very I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what the word is. It's the opposite of rural. I can't remember the word. But the South was very rural and the North was very industrial, I guess. And they wanted different laws for farming and different taxation laws and stuff like that. And they weren't getting that. And that was one of the main reasons why they seceded. And then they were like, okay, we want different states' rights so that we can operate by ourselves without having another governing entity above us. Now, yes, slavery was definitely a part of it, but it was not the number one reason. I don't know if that makes sense. I if you want me to pull out quotes from people, it'll take me a minute to find all my old papers, but I can do that.
Oh, so you're just saying it's your opinion that slavery wasn't the main focus of all of that?
I mean,
or is this matter of fact?
It's all opinion, but my professors, that's what they taught us.
Interesting.
And I definitely went to a University of Missouri St. Louis, which is where I go, is a pretty liberal college. So it would make more sense for them to say the more liberal thing, which would be it's because of slavery, but they didn't, because that's not what they think. So again, it's
Yo, Vic, you're bleeding through, bro.
You gotta mute that
commercials.
nigga.
Yeah,
you gotta mute that nigga, bro. Just mute that nigga.
Let me know when Vic's talking. Go for it. Go. Keep going, Mike. My bad.
Vic, we have you muted because you're the I don't even know the commercials
is coming through
super loud. Yeah.
He's done.
Are you done?
Vic,
I'm still watching, but yeah.
The commercial was bleeding through loud as shit.
Done.
My bad. I muted it. My bad.
It's all good.
To wrap it up, it's definitely racism. That's all I get from that flag. I swear, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That flag is one thing and one thing only.
And that's fact. Mike, maybe. You're right. Okay, it wasn't about slavery. It was about taxation without representation, all that other shit. Maybe the same shit, right? Maybe. But
I feel like you guys are listening to what I'm saying, because I'm not saying the opposite thing from you guys. I'm not saying that the flag isn't racist at all. I feel like you just forget everything I said before. Just listen to exactly what I'm saying right now. Just because you have the flag in your possession or whatever doesn't immediately deem you as racist. But a lot of people in the South use the excuse of, just Southern pride to say that even though I have this, I'm not racist, which is not okay, which is what the mom could have been doing. That's what I'm trying to say, is she could have been using it as an excuse, the whole Southern pride thing. That's definitely a thing, and not all the people that do that are racist. but it's also not an excuse to be able to say, "Oh, I have this flag. I use it because of Southern pride." That is not like you can be racist if you say that. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's not a end all be all thing. Again, that's opinion, but it's that's what I was taught. So
that's why I love this platform that we have here. Because where else are they having these conversations?
We got the most deep woke Twitch conversations out there, boy.
Bruh, like where else are they having this conversation, bro? And like niggas actually just, you know, like I always say, people always be like, yo, they feel like I'm intimidating or I'm hard-headed and I won't listen. Like, I'm all for it, hearing somebody's side, and maybe I'll learn something.
What did Mike just teach you?
Absolutely nothing, because I know it was bullshit. Like I know what the Civil War main focus was.
Just so you know, these aren't my opinions. This is talk.
I know it. I know when I see that flag, or when any nigga, any black person sees that flag, and maybe I shouldn't even say use. But as we're talking about this, I'll refrain from saying nigga, as in us. We're black. Any black person sees that flag, we know what that symbolizes. You understand? That's just like if you see a burning cross in a fucking field and niggas with fucking hoods. You're not saying, oh shit, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
It might just be cold outside.
Like you know what I'm saying? But they're fucking LARPing. You know what I mean? This must be Game of Thrones LARP. You know, like you don't think that. You instantly go to, yeah, that's some shit. So when I see the flag, it's instantly, yeah, that's some shit. That's there it goes. You understand? That's what we instantly go to. And
I completely agree with you. That flag is very offensive to every black person. I do not deny that, and I agree with that. I think it is incredibly offensive, but you have to look at it from both perspectives. The people are not there. I don't know how to again, these are not my opinions. This is just what I was taught. So don't think that I'm
Pac said the Keaton's dad was a known white supremacist. If that's a fact, then this conversation was
if that's a fact, then that's definitely.
I don't know what we're talking about. What are we talking about?
You asked him to say this numerous times. Stop it. You ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna do this. Mike, thank you for sharing that. That was dope. But it is what it is. Back to Dr. Disrespect fucking these hoes. What do y'all think?
More money, more problems.
Am
I right?
My thoughts. I think that.
Okay, I know you don't want to go back to this, but this guy's name is probably not the best, but it's called It's Your White Boy. He typed out and he said, Confederate flag can be racist, but isn't in every situation. That's probably pretty much exactly what
No, it definitely is.
I mean,
okay.
Some people view it differently. I'm letting you know, most black people view it as it's offensive. I just don't understand. I don't understand what's the pride in like
losing.
Yeah, like wasn't there on some treason? Wasn't there on some treason shit?
Least,
so like,
from,
why are we celebrating people who tried to?
From what I heard,
on some treason shit. Like,
it's not like pride in the South isn't like the Confederate States. It's pride in like where you live, like the location.
I understand that. I get that. I get being prideful I'm prideful of being from Maryland. Like there's no other place like the DMV. I love it. Like we just talk, we carry ourselves, the bravado. It's just different. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's state flags that like you could bust out. Like if you really be in the South,
right or not?
I've really been in the South. That's not the kind of energy that's with that flag. Like, oh, we're just
like Mike,
here.
I'm from Maryland, right? You're from St. Louis. This nigga Berg is from Georgia. Vic is in North Carolina. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're in the South. They're there, Mike. We're on the outskirts. They're there. You know?
Like I've spent mad time in Texas, Mississippi. Like I know what energy comes with that. Like it's not. We're just prideful. Like what? That's not how it works.
Yeah.
They're there.
With them joints, proudful.
Only no goofy ass professor to tell me what it means. Yeah, like I'm living this shit.
They will eyeball you too. Like time to go.
Okay.
They're there. So that's all.
Like if you see somebody with a Confederate flag tat, you should probably check out the rest of the tats too, and you can see what it's adding up to be. Like what?
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, TMZ definitely fucking Keaton Jones' estranged father is a jailed white supremacist. That's TMZ, my nigga.
What do they mean by estranged?
Estranged meaning probably not in his life because he's in jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's TMZ. That's done deal. Hold on, I'll bring it up so you guys can see it. Let me go with.
If he's an estranged father and he's not in his life, do we know why? Is it because he's in jail?
He's in jail,
Or
Mike.
was in jail?
He's in jail.
Okay, so is that like, was he part of his life before he was in jail? Or
I
no?
see pictures of him and Keaton
Oh wow.
on screen right now. This is TMZ.
He had some shitty parents.
Yeah. So all that shit's dead. All that, what we was talking. Yeah.
Yeah, the cards are definitely not really working out for the Keaton Joneses. Whatever the hell they're
He has fucking Facebook posts like I was seeing with Aryan Pride.
That's not good.
Neck tattoo that says CWB. Game called Crazy White Boy. Yeah. What were we saying about Keaton?
Man, we off that shit.
Yeah. We should talk about
Dr.
everyone's
Disrespect?
opinion on net neutrality.
We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
We're definitely gonna get to that. But I wanna hear what's your opinion on Dr. Disrespect.
I mean, shouldn't everyone have the same opinion? If you don't, you're probably a bad person.
What's your opinion, Mike?
That he did a very wrong thing. That just because he confessed it doesn't mean he's any better of a person. I mean, there's a very real possibility that he could be doing this just to get out in front of it because someone else was gonna leak it. I mean, it's good that he admitted it to all of his fans, but that doesn't like. I saw people saying they feel sorry for him, which is just so retarded. That's just dumb. But yeah, it's a messed up thing. Probably shouldn't have done that. Not only did he cheat, but he also has a kid and cheated, which is even worse. That's all types of betrayal.
I've seen people, and these are even people in my circle, acting as if when I showed the clip, one of my mans was like feeling sorry for him. He said, I feel so sorry for, and I didn't even see the clip. I thought somebody died or somebody had cancer, right? So then when I saw the clip and I saw him sobbing and all this other shit, I was like, there's no pity in me for that. This man got caught fucking these bitches.
Yeah,
it's a simple story of you go from being a nerd or a gamer, whatever, obscurity, whatever, just living your life. He's married, all this other shit. You're thrust into the spotlight. You're instantly now a millionaire. There's a different type of level of caliber, I should say, of pussy that's gonna be thrown at you now. Doors open. Not everybody's strong enough to stand to their vows. I feel like if you do take vows and if you are married, if and you do take that leap, you should be faithful. That's what I feel. But not every man is strong enough for that different caliber of pussy. You understand what I'm saying?
Which isn't an excuse. I know
Mike,
you know
but
that,
hold on.
but I just want to state that so everyone knows.
Nobody said that. I know some men who are married, who I saw outraged and disgusted at Dr. Disrespect, that do different shit behind closed doors and aren't clean. You know what I mean? Aren't clean. Some niggas even pay for pussy that I know, that I seen on the timeline. Like, my nigga, I know you pay for pussy because
At me, nigga.
I've heard you talk about paying for pussy and you're married, but you're acting like Dr. Disrespect is not a good Christian and all this other shit. Like, my nigga, stop it. You understand?
It's ironic.
Yeah. Me though, I'm not like I told like last week when we was trolling Berg or whatever. Oh, it was a funny joke, Mike. I just want to say again, that was a funny joke. But when we was trolling Berg, and I said, "He who is without sin cast the first stone." I'm not squeaky clean. I haven't in my relationship.
Whoa,
Wait,
now.
what are you admitting to?
No. I don't. All my people that I dealt with and deal with know my situation. You understand what I'm saying? So
To all your exes
I'm not
in Texas, like your George
I'm
Strait?
not. No. I'm not married.
That was terrible.
I'm not married. I feel like, and that's just how I raised my little brother too. Like, be open about your shit, let people know, and then there's nothing that people could actually say or hold against you if you're letting people know that you're doing.
So
whatever
what, you
you're
got
doing.
like a roster of chicks or something?
No, I'm not gonna say
set
that.
up?
I'm not gonna say that, and I'm not gonna act like I'm some fucking dundada or some pimp or some shit. I just do me.
Some dandada.
You understand? I just do me. But
Oh my god.
when I was in a relationship, if I'm going to be in a relationship, I'm going to be faithful. There were situations where I could talk. I was a club promoter, right? No, because I was thinking about this situation, right? When I was a club promoter, right, at one of the hottest clubs on the East Coast and shit, in the prime and the highlight and shit. And so, like, there was different situations, there was different caliber of pussy being thrown at me, right? There was times where I was driving somebody I knew, a chick that I knew, and she instantly just like, boom, starts getting naked next to me, right? Now,
Damn.
any other nigga would probably beat the joint, you know what I mean, and keep it pushing. Nobody would know. My girl wouldn't know at the time, you know, the situation. But me, I was just trying to get shorty home, and then I'm doing my business. You understand what I'm saying? So I've had the fruit in front of me, you know, and I've turned it down. But I am a different type of person. I am a very loyal person. I have willpower. Not everybody has that. I have never done a drug in my, like, I've never smoked anything, you know.
Same.
But
Have you
that's
had a
because
cigarette?
I never felt like it. I was always around drugs. My whole life, always around drugs. Never felt the need to do it to try to fit in. There was no such thing called peer pressure when it came to drugs. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, I beat the fuck out of Jeb's ass in the back of the bus. You understand what I'm saying? But that was on some, my nigga, I don't want to do this. Oh, fuck me. Nigga, I'm telling you I don't want to do this. You gonna catch these hands. You understand?
See,
Some shit
this
like
is
that.
what you should have done. You should have been like, "Hey, bro, let's unite and let's beat them up." That's the move right there.
Jeb was a redhead
no.
fucking kid with a mouth. Jeb was not fucking helping me. He had a mouth on him. Jeb wasn't Jeb was a nigger.
Wait a minute.
Jeb, you understand what I'm saying? Jeb was one of those. So I didn't have too much. Jeb was one of those.
Wanted to do it.
Jeb was one of those push your button type kids. You know what I'm saying? Yell like whatever type shit. So Jeb had a mouth on him. Catch these hands, Jeb. It is what it is. You know, so I'm not worried about that. But back to what I was saying. I know everybody is not as strong as I was in in situations like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fault Dr. Disrespect because I know. Listen,
What do you mean
no. Because I know that with certain situations, weak people are going to give in to certain situations. I know they are. So I'm not gonna be like, listen.
You don't mean
I'm explaining it, nigga. Don't you hear me? Like, what? What are you at? I'm explaining. I'm still talking, and you're talking over me, saying, "What do you mean?" As I'm talking about my point. You understand? Like, let me talk.
Keep going.
Shit. So like I was saying, with his situation, I don't know the background. I don't know if he was unhappy with his marriage, which he should have got out of. I don't know if the chick was, if it was an abusive relationship or whatever the fuck it was, or if shit was dead. There's certain things as dead relationships and niggas just there. It's just cheaper to keep her. I don't know. So I am not going to cast stones, and I'm not going to make excuses for this nigga either. You understand? Because I'm not that weak. But I know everybody isn't as strong as I am. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm not going to pass judgment. That's how I look at it. So if his situation is his situation, I don't know his situation. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going to get on a soapbox and preach like I'm holier than thou and like, oh, I'm squeaky clean or some other shit, because shit happens. Believe it or not, shit happens. Alcohol can get involved. I fucked a few crazy. I've had situations where I look back and I'm like, what the fuck was I doing?
You was wilding.
Wilding on Incredible Hulk. Never touch it again. On some
X
Hulk,
Games
like in X Games mode, like crazy. On some shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I know if I was on some other shit, that it just happens, bro. It's just in front of you. It's easy. It's like a layup. You know what I'm saying? He could have just been like, yo, it is. And then all of a sudden he got lost in the sauce. I don't know what his dick was doing and what he was doing, but I'm not gonna make him. That doesn't mean he's a bad person. You understand? That doesn't mean he is an asshole. He's a monster. He should be hung. That doesn't mean that. That just means he had a lapse in judgment. He made the wrong decision and he wasn't strong enough to just say, I'm good.
Yeah, it also depends on how long he was doing it. If it was a one-night thing, then that's obviously not good, but that's way different than, like, you know, months or years.
I don't know.
I've had...
I just think everybody's so quick to be like, you shouldn't do this, nigga. You're not getting pussy anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So if you ain't getting pussy and you don't got access to pussy on a regular and you don't have these type of bitches, like, nigga, it's easy for you to say, I wouldn't do that. I would be a faithful guy. Nigga, you don't have that type of pussy in your lap.
Fucking square.
Like, it's easy. It's easy for somebody from the outside who's stuck twiddling his thumbs playing a game, all of us, to be like, you know what, that was wrong. You don't know what the fuck is going on with his life.
I just think the thing that made it really upsetting to me is the fact that he had a kid. Because that's just like...
That's crazy. He risked it all.
Yeah, that's... See,
he risked it all.
That's just like... That's why I feel like I can say that.
I agree. Like, he risked it all.
Just
that was
it's
dumb.
Like, like, okay, cheating on somebody obviously is a very bad thing. All right.
Yeah.
But when you just cheat on your girl, right? Like then, oh my god. Then
go for it.
It's just like it's just her, and I know that sounds terrible, but it's like when you got a kid and you have to like explain to your kid, hey, listen.
You don't know how old that kid is.
Like, yeah, that's true. I also said that. That's what I just said. I wonder how old the kid is. If he's 6 or 7 or understands like that type of concept. If he's like 1, then that's one thing. But if he's old enough to understand like what he did, that's terrible. That's something that messes a kid up for sure. So that's what was really
you know what? I got the best. This is a fucking true story. I'm about to paint y'all a portrait. Walk with me.
Okay, hold my hand.
So I'm hip, and as a kid, you know how you have that second family, like you have that person that you grew up. And I'm not gonna use no names for this. You have that second family that you've grown up, and it's like no. I'm not gonna mention no names. It's like your family. It's like your family, right? Everybody has that joint where you can walk in their house, they walk in your house, and it is what it is. You don't really have to ask your mom if you can stay the night and shit. She just knows you're there and shit. So that was like my second family growing up. When I became a young man, I got hip to the world, right, and how the world works. Seeing it as a kid, you don't really pick up on little things, right? So then as we became young men, I used to tell my man, your dad's not happy. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Your dad's not happy in this situation. Your dad's not happy. Like your dad's really like not liking life right now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and his mom, right? And his mom's situation, right? So whole time for years, he's like, yo, shut up. I said, your dad's out here doing other shit. Like, he works in a place where he could travel and shit. He probably got other families, just joking him. But on the low, I knew it was good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, your dad's probably doing blah, 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 blah. And I'm just ribbing my man and telling my man some shit. He's like, shut up. You always saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so when I see his guy,
those jokes are terrible.
Bro, no. Listen. Because I knew. No. This was my man. This was like my brother. This was like my brother, but on some shit, a lot of truth is said in jest. So I had to like really let a nigga know. Like, I'm hip. I'm hip to what the fuck is going on, right? So years pass. We became adults, right? He's still in his situation. He's still at his parents' house and shit at this time. And I used to just like chill over. It was even a time, a spurt where I lived with them at one point. Like, after high school and shit, I lived at that house. Like, it was my second house and shit. But I used to always tell him, like, I know your dad's not happy in his marriage, Like, and I used to always say marriage sucks. I feel like marriage sucks. I'm very anti-marriage. I feel like it complicates things. I feel like it changes relationships. I feel like there shouldn't be a document that seals you, that tells I shouldn't have to profess my love to you through the state. If I love you, I love you. You know what I mean? Like, what can a piece of paper do that I can't personally? Listen, that's different. That's a business agreement. That's what getting married through the state is a business agreement. You know, but I think different. But I used to tell him, I'm like, yo, like, and we used to have arguments about marriage, right? And this is why the whole "your dad's not happy" thing started, because we used to talk about marriage. And I used to talk about like my mom's divorce and all this other stuff and I'm like, I've never seen a happy marriage, all this other shit. Just like a lot of kids from my area, we didn't see a lot of happy homes. You know what I'm saying? So he used to always talk about, like, look at my parents. You know, he was one of those. My parents been married for some odd years. Yeah, right, your dad's not happy. That's the reason why that came from, right? Like, your dad's not happy with your mom, blah, 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 all this other shit, blah, blah, blah. Like 5-10 years passed and shit. And I'm on the computer at his house. And I happen to stumble upon Craigslist. You know? All of a sudden, in the browser, his dad was so sloppy. In the history browser, his dad is paying for pussy. You understand what I'm saying? So I immediately call him over, right? And I'm like, yo, look at this shit. I told you, dumbass. He's like, bro, you were what? His world just fucking, the eyes open. Everything, boom, poof. Like, mind blown. His dad's been paying for pussy this whole fucking time. All this other shit, blah, blah, blah. So us being young niggas, we can't let your mom see this shit. So we took it upon ourselves. Me, like once or twice a week, I would come over there and check. He would start deleting browser history because his dad was sloppy as fuck. But to keep their to keep the marriage, to keep the shit together, we were trying to cover his tracks, right? It wasn't until my man got in trouble for some shit with his baby mother, and it ended up going, and another nigga, I believe, and he ended up going away for some shit, right? For a slight little, like, a couple months and whatever, and he ended up in, like, PRC and some shit. That happened. Once he went away and we stopped deleting shit, and I stopped coming over and deleting shit, everything came out in the open, you know? Then his dad OD'd. His dad's ODing right now. He got some little drain out VA that he's fucking got apartments in his brother's name. It's crazy. But the moral of the story was his dad wasn't happy. You understand what I'm saying? So instead of getting out of that relationship, his dad for years went about it the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? Just to keep the marriage together. There's a lot of people in this world living that aren't happy. So I'm not going to pass judgment on another man because he had another issue, because I don't know what's going on with his situation.
Is happiness overrated?
Just like his father.
We don't know all the facts, so we can't.
Pretty much. That's what that story is about. Pretty much just like his logic, but his father, to keep the sanctity of the family. That was my second family. This whole time, my man was telling me that marriages do work. So this was the only marriage left. You know what I'm saying? And once I seen that,
do you really think the dad was doing it to keep them, like, to keep the family together, or because he wanted to?
I think he was hiding. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. And instead of having balls and instead of being strong-willed to be like, yo, I want out, he just kept doing his thing. He was working at a great job and providing great money to the family, but he was buying cheap, ugly ass bitches on Craigslist and having plenty of fish accounts and shit. You understand? Backpage and shit. Like little shit that could really jeopardize the mom. And we was keeping it from the mom because, like, it was a serious issue. Like her health, all this other shit. Like, it was serious. So we were trying to hide it. And once we stopped hiding it, it came out in the open. And my man kicks himself in the ass like, damn, if I didn't do this, it would be different. Now the dad's reckless. They still together, but the dad has condoms in his truck and shit, and he's reckless. He's reckless as fuck. You know, he's reckless as fuck.
That ain't even the marriage.
You hear me? Like, he's reckless. But what can they do? What can they do? He should have left. He still should have left. He still should leave now. But they're still sticking it out. And that's weird. And that's what I say. I'm not gonna pass judgment.
If he leave, what's she gonna do? Be a single 50-year-old? Like
older than that. Older than that. Yeah. Older than
my
that.
point exactly.
With like so many other issues. Like, yeah, she can't leave. She can't leave.
There's no point in leaving.
But that's the reason why a lot of my views is based on me living. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of things I talk about is because I lived certain things. You understand? Like, I'm not just, I've been out.
That's how it is a lot of people. I guarantee. I know that my thought on all this is definitely from a not personal experience, thank God, but from people very, very close to me, their experience. So yeah, I think everyone kind of has their opinion on that based off of what has happened to them.
Yeah.
And I think I don't think there's any wrong opinion.
Yeah.
Unless you think it's okay for what he did. If you think it's okay, then that's wrong. But everything else, we don't really know. He obviously was super upset over it.
So it's not okay to cheat, is what you're saying?
No, it's not okay. It's not okay to hurt somebody. You understand? And his wife is probably hurt.
But he didn't intend to hurt her. Like, he didn't intend for it to come out.
I'm sure. But the thing is, it's not okay to hurt her.
Yeah.
And I feel for his wife, but I'm not going to castrate him like I see other people try to do. You understand? Because life happens. Shit happens. It's people that don't experience life that are really like judgmental on some, you're a piece of shit, die. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right, on the other hand, for people to be like, oh, disrespect, it's okay, we love you, blah, 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 blah. It's like, nah, he fucked up, my nigga, he fucked up. You know? Like, he fucked up. You shouldn't cape, and you shouldn't, and I'm not going to pass judgment like he's a bad dude, because everybody makes mistakes.
Dude, but you never know.
Right. Everybody makes mistakes, is what I look at it.
The reason why I think, cheating's not a mistake; it's a choice. It's not a mistake. You don't accidentally cheat. Cheating.
You
gotta be careful about that.
Cheating is a mistake. That what you just said is false. It is a mistake. It's you made a choice. Do you know what a mistake is? If I choose to do X and end up with Y, and I'm trying to get to Z, and I fucked up, then I made a mistake, right? But I made the choice to do X and ended up with Y. You know, he made a mistake. Okay. He fucked up.
If that's your, I get that.
Yeah, he fucked up. He made a mistake.
Deem mistake as in like an accident. Like,
no, that's different. A mistake and an accident is different.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm with it.
So, but I feel like I don't know. I want to hear more of your guys' thoughts. I feel like I talked a lot. What do you guys think?
I was
words with friends.
What the fuck is Vic talking about?
Words with friends.
No,
I watching commercials and shit.
No. Go ahead, Berg. Go ahead. You got it.
Berg.
Thoughts on Dr. Disrespect, Berg. Go.
Yeah, go.
What is there to say?
Exactly.
I mean, what Kanye say? Man, stay faithful in a room full of hoes. Like, shucks, it happened. Fuck.
Damn, that's a good quote. Someone quote that for me.
I just don't have that much to say on it. Like, you gotta protect your marriage, protect your union. I mean, it happens. Like, fuck, I'm gonna speak on somebody else's marriage. You niggas wild.
Yeah, like we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And I mean, obviously it hurt him more than the normal person. If it was bad behind the scenes, he probably wouldn't have been hurt about it.
Yes, that's why I think it's like he definitely to blame a lot in this, because he was super upset. So you can tell he probably knew like it was like things were going well, and he should not have done this. So it seemed like, I don't know, like it's
or
not
maybe
like,
he put on a persona.
I don't know. Maybe you're
that nigga woke.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's the Chargers score game?
That's not what we're talking about.
Oh, they're losing. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
We're down by 4. Stop.
Down by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't matter. Still down.
I feel like
yeah, Mike, you just
Berg, your thoughts, Berg.
That was too much. That was too bad. That was too mean. I did not.
You lose, Mike. Jesus Christ.
That's my bad.
Berg, you heard me?
You're gonna be lashing out at everybody
What's
in
up?
the playoffs.
What are your thoughts
On the Dr. Disrespect thing?
Yeah.
Well, it's like I said, I mean, can't really speak on other man's marriage. Like, speak on that shit. Like, should have cheated, or if you wanted to cheat, shouldn't have got caught. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say here. Like,
Nah, I mean it is what it is. It is what it is. Just
that's what I'm saying. Like I said, it's hard to stay faithful in a room full of hoes. Yeah, you said it. You said it in your own way. Niggas, niggas is not prepared for that situation. When he got married, he didn't expect to be in that situation. And when he got in that situation, you see what happened. So now they gotta handle that accordingly. I can't talk that out for him. I don't know how this shit gonna play out. Do I honestly care how it's gonna play out? No. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just a different caliber, bro. And until you experience that, you don't know what you're gonna do. Like if I'm married as fuck and I love my wife,
like
right?
You should make that into a t-shirt.
And I'm
married as fuck.
Right.
That would sell.
That's fire.
Married as fuck.
No, but like and say like Kim K or Beyonce, or I walk in a room and they like, yo, what's up? And I'm in a hotel. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in that. I have every intention.
Doing. She gotta understand that. That's Beyonce. That's
but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though? So
right.
I'm not gonna. It is what it is. A different caliber at that. I don't know who like. Actually, I do know who the chick was, but I don't know.
She wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's just one we know about. You understand what I'm saying?
Talk that talk, boy.
Exactly. If he was going ape shit, he was probably going ape shit. You know,
might as well go out swinging.
Right. He's probably going ape shit.
That nigga, wow.
We'll see. I'm sure more is gonna come out of what the fuck happened. But I don't know. Only time will tell. Only time will tell, and we'll see what the fuck happens with that situation. Hopefully, they get shit together. All right, moving on to the FCC won't let me be. What do y'all think about this?
Did you just make that up? Or you saw that on Twitter.
That's Eminem's quote. Stop.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Damn, Eminem getting his Twitter. I'm definitely not listening now. Hell no.
What do y'all think about that? FCC shit.
Does anybody actually know what net neutrality really is gonna do?
I bet Mike does.
Right? Inform us.
I don't know.
Shucks.
I spent an entire day trying to figure out exactly what really would happen, because everyone was like, "Oh, you're gonna have to pay for the internet." I'm like, okay, well, net neutrality has been around since 2015, and I don't remember paying for YouTube, extra for Twitter, or any of that, or my internet prices being more expensive then. So I don't understand why everyone's flipping out about this.
It's also a different day and age compared to 4 years ago.
I mean, kind of. 2015 is
right. We ain't fucking with Trump.
I mean, I hate to say this, but you know the guy that appointed the pie guy was Obama, right? He appointed into the FCC.
We not fucking with Trump.
No. I heard Trump appointed him.
Trump appointed him to the chairman. He got a job at the FCC because of Obama. And that's facts. You can go look it up on Wikipedia.
I don't care too much to look at facts.
What does that have to do with the convo?
Nothing.
I don't know. I guess Mike's saying we should blame Obama, I guess.
Like, I don't care,
I'm pretty sure one of you guys just said we don't fuck with Trump. Okay, I'm pretty sure one of you guys just said that, and now.
Yeah, what does that guy have to do with it? That was just a statement, independent of everything.
Okay, all right, my bad. I thought it was connected. I thought you were smarter than that.
Y'all
never heard of a statement before? What are you talking about?
I think y'all are stupid.
Fuck Mike. See, once again, independent statement. Like, it's different. Catch up.
Damn, this 2 inches I've gotten bullied today. This is crazy.
Yo, hold on. I saw all the tweets. I agree with what Mike said. It didn't come about net neutrality till 2015. So what the fuck was we doing now? Another thing, I think any ISP would be dumb to start tiering shit, because you saw how all of them started sweating when Google got in the mix. Now, if they want to start doing this tier shit, and Google already, if people don't know what fiber is, right? Fiber, you buy the modem, and when you buy the modem, for life, you have internet. Google provided, you got internet. To get those blazing high speeds, that's when you start paying on fiber. But the shit we have now is what those with fiber have because you bought the modem. That's how they were pushing it when they first launched fiber. I don't know if it's still like that, but that's how it was. Everybody thought Google was going to take over. All these ISPs got scared and shit. If we get tiered packaging for internet, I guarantee you Comcast, Time Warner, all them dudes are going out of business because Google is then going to launch fiber everywhere.
World competition.
And then once Google launches fiber everywhere and gives people unlimited internet for free, everybody's going to be, it's just going to make Google that more powerful.
It's competition.
They don't want that.
That's what I thought. Because the whole point of taking away, that act was to get more competition, so that there would be more ISPs out there, so that you wouldn't just have one ISP in a rural setting. You'd have like 5 or 6, have more competition. So if you're out here saying, okay, I'm going to charge you this amount of money and this amount of money, this amount of money extra to use these websites, some other company will come out there and they would charge less, and it would beat that company would go away. It would go bankrupt because they couldn't afford it. So that's what I read up on it a lot. That's what it made sense to me. So I don't understand. It was really pissing me off that people kept tweeting out, "Oh, I'm gonna have to pay for this much for this, or this for that." I'm like, that is just fear mongering.
But like overseas, but hold on, Mike. Overseas, I heard they're doing that.
Really?
Overseas, I heard they don't have a Google, but I heard that they have those price structures are real. Those are overseas shit. That's what I hear, but we're not overseas to fact check.
Yeah.
So on the internet overseas, that's what's happening.
Is literally everything that they said was just hypotheticals. And all people were listing off were hypothetical situations. Okay, yeah, I guess they could do that. I mean, they could also charge $5,000 a month for internet too. That's another hypothetical situation.
I think though, net neutrality was good and we should have kept it. Why get rid of it? What were we causing by getting rid of it?
Well, the reason why they got rid of it, apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what I read. The reason why they're trying to get rid of it was to instill more competition so that there are more ISPs in different areas.
But I thought it was brought in to get more ISPs.
No, because apparently the main dude said that he talked with a bunch of small ISP companies, and there were so many regulations that made it impossible for them to start up. So the only way that they could do that would be if net neutrality was gone. At least that's what they said. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they said. So it definitely, the internet wasn't bad in 2015. We weren't struggling. The internet wasn't bad last year. So I don't really think this does anything, to be honest with you. I think just competition and competitive nature is just going to take over. Yeah, and if there's a company that starts having outrageous prices, you know what that shows? An opportunity for another company to come in there and start charging way less prices and take all their customers. So
all it is one company's going to do the unlimited shit, just like cell phones. Remember? T-Mobile came out of nowhere and just start promising niggas unlimited fucking shit. All the other companies then had to fucking do unlimited.
Everyone else is doing unlimited now too.
Yeah. I agree. But I still think unlimited
everybody else.
I think unlimiting it was bad. Anyway, so I think why fucking
I can watch Netflix on my phone 24/7.
Why fuck up with why fuck up a thing that was good, that was here to help everybody, because it was from what I'm told. Me too. I don't like speaking on things that I'm not 100% certain on, and I don't like pulling things on my ass. I'm not too certain with net neutrality. I even retweeted something that I saw that made a lot of sense, and then niggas hit me up yo, that's full of inconsistencies, and I had to unretweet it oh, okay, my bad. I'm not even sure. I was reading it, it looked like it made sense.
Are you breaking up? I think.
Now this is that net neutrality. Ass.
Bro,
I thought it was just me. I didn't want to say nothing.
We're getting fucked.
I was like, he the host. Ain't no way he lagging.
I don't know. I'm not 100% certain, and I don't like speaking things like it's a matter of fact if I'm not sure what the fuck is going on.
Because I didn't understand. I was watching that thing, and everyone was like, "Oh, the internet's over. I'm gonna have to pay for Twitter now, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that just doesn't seem right.
You know what's wild? I
That's,
got a question. How much would y'all pay for Twitter? Like, what's the most y'all would pay
For Twitter.
I don't even know if I would.
Oh, you would pay for Twitter.
I feel like I
You would pay
would,
for
though.
Twitter.
There's too many jokes on here, bro.
I think niggas would pay for Twitter.
Like $5 a month, maybe. I don't know. Not much.
I'd pay $5 a month for Twitter.
Yeah,
I would definitely pay $5 a month.
It just
Would
seems
you-
ridiculous.
would you-
no.
I don't even know. I mean, yeah, I guess $5 not much.
Would you
Shit, I
pay
feel like-
$15 a month?
Hell no.
That's-
All these
that's pushing
motherfuckers
it.
saying shouldn't be free. Now that shit ain't free. We can blame them.
Yeah.
I think if Twitter end up, but then again, net neutrality is something we can't control. It's not like Twitter trying to charge. If Twitter tried to
Also,
charge,
another
they would
thing-
die.
Yeah, you know the whole net neutrality thing still has to go through Congress, right? Like it's not dead. It still has to go through Congress, and they still have to approve the
Boy, Melvin Eaton.
which is literally this. Is
That's
happening-
my running back. Give me those. Let's go. Hold up, boy.
this
Oh,
nigga is,
good score. You got
this nigga is sick.
get you a breather. Get
Did
you
he
a
get caught?
breather.
Bird, you are sick.
Did he get caught?
That's our running back, Berg. I heard.
What's the score? What's the
That's
score?
my man.
Oh, are they winning yet?
Wait, 10-6, y'all down?
Yeah. Damn me, tripping.
Not for long, though.
Yo,
Right?
Bird, get
You
the-
a hater.
You a hater.
Damn,
Bird, you on wagons, boy. You always
Melvin
on
Gordon,
wagons.
9 carries for 31 yards. That's pretty good.
Twitter would be gone. I agree.
Got a bunch of catches for
There
like
would be if
60.
Twitter started charging people, there would be a new social media network.
Hunter
That-
Which is exactly why Twitter wouldn't allow that.
yeah, somebody else would come up.
Twitter, yeah, people wouldn't want that. They also made it really weird because they said their thought process was for the ISPs is that they would make it to where they would throttle you so much so that you couldn't use the website. But if you're out here using Twitter and you're just reading tweets and shit, like, I mean, how much would they throttle you that you couldn't do that? That would be almost impossible. So it was like a lot of this shit was so confusing, and I was like, there's no way. There's no way a multi-billion-dollar company like Twitter or fucking Facebook would allow companies to just say, yeah, no, we're gonna throttle you. Because then no one would use the internet, and then they would go out of business. So I don't know. It's
No,
very-
my fault. Did you see that Netflix is going up at $2? I think.
yeah, I saw that. That's already happened, I think.
I'm chipping over that, and y'all talking about paying for Twitter. Y'all are wild.
Right.
Get some
Netflix
help.
going up $2 a month, bro. That shit.
Dog,
man.
Netflix is I'll pay so much for Netflix. Every time they're like, I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm like, as long as you got
No,
another
you need to
Netflix
split
original
with
TV
somebody.
show, I'm good.
You got to split with somebody.
Yeah, you got to get somebody your account to use.
My entire family uses one account.
Oh, you good then?
Yeah.
Good then, boy.
Yeah, I know.
Echo?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
I heard it, so it ain't me.
Yo, what else? Chat. We've touched on Keaton. We've touched on the Civil War. We touched on infidelities.
We touched on Keaton. We touched on Civil War.
We touched on net
Y'all was really
neutrality.
worried about net neutrality though. Like that shit had y'all worried or whatever.
It had me worried because
Yeah.
people were telling me I was gonna have to pay for shit, and then
No.
I went out and looked myself, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it did because it seems like so many things are being done for big business and unraveled. Like they making it where you can now hunt like endangered animals, like stupid shit. That's fucking crazy. You got fuck, I can't think of the name. What was the pipeline?
Oh,
they-
was it the thing in Detroit or was it?
No,
thing
it was North Dakota, I believe.
North Dakota. That's what it was. yeah.
Speaking
It
of
was-
Detroit, they still don't have clean water, and y'all worried about internet.
Oh, that's
Bruh,
what
but they're not even thinking about Detroit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
That's
they
the
don't even
bad
worry
thing.
about
They're
Netflix.
not even thinking about Detroit, though.
These niggas panicking
Bruh.
about Netflix. This world issues going on.
Gus.
They're not thinking
Some
like Detroit isn't even on the radar.
Now I
and
gotta
shit.
prove
They're worried
them
about
the,
tax cuts for the rich.
they recently got something approved to get them clean water. Took them long enough, but
I mean,
yeah, I don't know.
don't take years for fucking water.
2,000 deaths.
Akon, you remember what Akon did for Africa and shit? Like, Akon.
Yeah.
Akon himself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the government can damn fix Detroit. It's just not on their radar. It's not on the to-do list.
I met Akon before.
Congrats. What happened when you met him?
It was like a really long time ago. It was my cousin's friend was Akon's, I think, nephew or something, and we were at his school, and he picked her up, and we just said hello, and we said hi, and we met.
Oh, you was lit. Okay.
It was pretty cool.
I thought that was about to be something super lit.
Yeah, it's pretty low key.
Like, you know, I met.
No, I don't know why I said that, but that just made me, every time someone says Akon,
you saw him and yeah, you was breathing the same air, I guess.
Yeah. Like I said,
Keystone Pipeline. Thank you, Destroyer.
and he was like, "Hi."
I don't even know what the LeBron and Lonzo conversation was about. Like, somebody fill me in.
Nobody knows.
They leaked it.
What was it? What were they talking about?
It was just him saying, like, the press is gonna try to rattle you. They're gonna be annoying as shit. You just can't tell them anything. Like, you just gotta, like, not give them anything. You just give them generic answers. They're gonna try to annoy you. You just gotta let it go. Which is
smart. He just told him to treat it like white noise. I think it's white noise.
Yeah.
That's it.
Which is pretty smart. I mean,
yup.
It is what it
is. I think he also texted him.
He texted him what?
He texted him he was coming to LA. That's too good.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what I heard too, yeah.
Do y'all think they're blowing up Oklahoma?
Yes.
Not
this year. But there's yeah, they're gonna keep Russ. Because if they don't, they won't be able to.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Bro, I just saw that shit on mine. Let's get it.
I'm mad that fucking Berg is fake happy.
No. You are a hater.
That nigga a hater. He mad because both his teams lost.
Oh
right?
my God.
Both your teams.
Did they score? No. That was not sarcastic. Oh, they did score. Never mind. I'm wrong.
Thank you, Jay, we gotta have you
old
one of
ass
these days.
days. I see you.
You can come on when we start speaking conspiracy theories. I'm help. Jay will come on an episode that we actually speak conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories that should be in Las Vegas. Conspiracy.
I got some shit, like we could talk chemtrails and all types of shit.
We could talk Illuminati too.
We can talk systematic oppression too.
We can also talk quarterbacks too.
I don't think systematic oppression is.
No. We can talk systematic oppression too.
That's not a conspiracy theory though.
I like that. We can talk about it.
I'd like to hear Jay talk about conspiracy theories. I think it'd be dope. Anything else we need to touch on before we turn them up?
Nah. Not that I know of.
Boy, it's hot as shit in this house.
He's come back.
This is not what we're about to do.
You guys heard that? I said that so quietly.
No, you didn't. You whispered it. That's it. You whispered it into the mic.
Right.
You know what's crazy though?
Quietly.
And I was thinking about the pipelines.
My face is like 10 feet away from the mic.
Speaks directly into the mic. You go mic. Like the fuck
facts. The thing about the Dakota pipelines, right? Is everything that the tribes and whatnot were preaching, they end up having a spill. Did y'all hear about that? They end up having a spill after they granted them to work on it, and it spilled into the water that they were talking about they wanted to protect. Isn't that crazy? Just a little tidbit. They went ahead with doing it and fucked up doing it. So stupid. What do y'all think about the promo?
They're getting paid minimum wage.
What do y'all think about the promo?
Let me go first.
Go for it, Vic.
So I can wrap it up.
Go for it, buddy.
I like that. Wrap it up.
You seeing how I did that?
I'm with it.
The gifts, like Christmas is all about gifts, right? The gift of giving. I should say giving. Giving. Why couldn't they give us auctionable gifts, bro?
Yep.
Because of that nigga Boogie. What's your next question?
Wait a minute, motherfucker. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Wait a minute, bro. You supposed to be my man. The fuck is
I'm just keeping it a bean. Like,
the fuck
so that nigga Boogie.
What the fuck? I don't know what he's talking about.
That nigga Vic set you up. He is not in your corner. This is crazy.
No. You called the oop. I was just true.
I don't know what none of these niggas. I don't know what none of these niggas is talking about. I'm trying to find out why they ain't auctionable.
You decided to dunk it.
Y'all niggas ain't shit. Y'all niggas is not. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Everybody prospered. That was the best. That was the best ever Christmas on Mutt. Facts.
Yep.
Facts. Everybody prospered.
Facts.
So I'd do it again. Fuck it. Like, it is what it is. It happened.
Why wouldn't you?
Exactly. Everybody ate. But,
Gifts kind of.
That is crazy. I didn't really eat. Wow.
Yeah, well, you was on your shit. I don't know.
Ain't nobody plug me in. DMs be open as shit. Ain't nobody plug me in. It's alright though. It's alright.
But nah, players super dope. Wish they would have maybe added a or that just weren't mastered. They were just like maybe 10 goal players. I mean, they have the elite out of position to where like I can choose their choose their position. You know.
Yeah.
And not only a Keenan Allen safety, but maybe like Keenan Allen linebacker. You know? Something. I mean, he didn't play linebacker, but I'm just saying.
Nigga, what?
Like that. To where you could choose, like you can for Atwater, you can choose wide receiver or linebacker. And then let's say
I see what you're talking about.
You could choose like, I don't know, tight end. I don't know, something like that. But it's good. It was good so far. Players good. Packs are always boring but good. Boring but valuable, I should say. Boring but valuable. Give it about an 8. No, give it about an 8.
Yeah, I give about 8
so far. Unless the gifts are good, then it's 10. But
unless the gifts are good, and I think that what if they release like a Ghost of Madden promo and there's
That's
like
coming.
good shit, like Deshaun Watson and those guys.
Let's get to that. Let's get to that. But on this, we're gonna get to who we think should be Ghost of past, present, and future.
I don't know.
Bird.
Bro, quick thoughts on this promo. I don't know why the Vic cornerback card is bad. Like, why doesn't it have 91 zone? Like, they knew that we didn't want to use a safety without 91 zone. So those elites, Julio, Keenan Allen, they got 91 zone. Why does that Vic not have 91?
Because he'd be OP as fuck.
Yeah, he would.
Okay, make him OP. I don't care. He's not usable now.
I would love him to make him OP because he's so tiny. He can just run the ball over there. He's like worse than Deion.
Yeah, he should be food in the run game. If I don't see him just on his back, then something's wrong.
So once again, there's no reason for him to not have 91 zone if every other card literally has 91 zone in promo. Like, that's silly.
I think they did it. They just didn't want it to be too OP. I think
but it's not usable now. Like, who's going to use that card?
It will be usable once the meta switches. Once the meta switches to man, then it's
when
gonna
is the
be
meta
usable.
going to switch to man?
Once all these cards come down, it does it every year. It does it every year. Towards the end, it switches to man, where people just do like the poker sniper D. I talked about this in the stream earlier, where people would do man and have their fucking safeties in a purple, and it's the hardest shit ever to play. Berg, I don't know if you played it. You probably on some other shit by that time when it comes out. It's fucking hell when they have 99 man or high man or cornerbacks, and they're fucking playing like that. Because
when that's the meta,
stop the run.
a lot of niggas probably not gonna be playing. This is crazy. Should have got 91
but that's
zone.
what it is. That's what it is.
Every other cornerback that comes out now has 91 zone. Like, why did
should have got 91 zone? He definitely should have got.
Yeah, like. Saving Vic for the in-game meta? Get the fuck out of here.
He would have been disgusting. He would have been disgusting with 91 zone.
He should have made him disgusting. Like, his running back card's dumb nice. Like,
it is.
What are we doing?
Nah, so I don't think that. I think people are gonna see quick how that running back card is a liability. If people thought that Barry fumble, it's not how. How is
that
it?
Shit on conservative? I put it on conservative, and I still get crazy.
I don't even do conservative. Like, who fumbles anymore?
We'll revisit this in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. When everybody's talking about
fumbles in this game
Vic,
still.
Like, you're not playing weekend league. Niggas
Bro,
fumble.
I played today and like my Vic fumbled once because I kept going to him, but like, bro, like what? Like,
He's going to fumble. If he gets popped, that Vic is fumbling. Period.
that's speed back. If you trying to truck with him, like
That
I'm
Vic-
stuck in the
that
game.
Vic is fumbling.
That's all.
Like niggas always talking about Barry putting the ball on the ground. Vic has worse carry than Barry.
Yeah, if you putting the ball on the ground with Barry, like you suck at juking.
Yeah,
stop taking big hits.
I like never fumbled with Barry.
Y'all niggas,
Yeah.
then y'all are just professionals, man.
No, I'm just keeping it a beam with
Y'all
you. Like
somebody
if
had
your
said-
speed backs are taking that much damage and hits
Y'all
and
were,
fumbles, like
I
using
learned
them
two
wrong.
things tonight. I learned one, y'all are professional Madden players. And two,
There you go.
y'all were the coolest kids in the world when y'all grew up. I learned that too.
Every day.
Y'all were just the coolest kids in the world.
I am a pro.
Crazy.
You all right? Wasn't that cool? Just didn't get bullied. But yeah, like
y'all the coolest kids in the world.
What he said.
I don't know. I don't think
Pretty cool.
you're gonna have that especially you're gonna have Bo. Bo's gonna be the running back.
bro, I was still using Tariq Cohen up until this Vic drop.
Oh,
like
you
that car was
wildin'.
still getting busy. Bro, he doesn't fumble
is
for
his
me.
name actually
Niggas-
Tariq? Because people were giving me shit
It's
all
Tariq
the
Cohen,
damn
isn't it?
time.
What
That's
is-
what I thought.
what are
I
they
was saying
saying it
Tariq.
is?
People were saying it's Tariq.
I mean, that's how I pronounce it.
It could be.
It's Tariq.
And people were also saying
You can pronounce
Tariq.
it. That's not Tariq. It's Tariq. Man, same shit.
That's what I thought. People were giving me so much shit. They're like, Mike, you're
Just
saying
like,
his name wrong.
Just like Travis Kelsey's name. I think he says Kels.
Yeah, I've heard
It's
Travis
his,
Kelce.
but his name is generally people just say Kelsey because it's the E at the end. But he says Kels.
Well, if
He says
it's how
Kels.
it's how his family pronounces it though. That's how shit
Yeah, I know.
normally works.
But I'm saying on the say Kelsey. That's not how you say his name. Like, so that's what he says. But okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
We need a fumble. Pick or something.
I
Alex Smith
think
is giving.
the promo is extremely dope. I'm
with it.
Thank you for following me on this
Elaborate.
journey. I'm a stickler on. I believe more content is good. I believe people being able to access more content is good. I think having a choice of different bows and these bows being actually obtainable that people can use and have fun with the game is a great thing. I think they gave us opportunities to make coins this promo. A lot of opportunities. I don't see many opportunities that's like money pits or whatnot. And this being the last big promo, that's something that you look forward to. I also think that with all the good that they're doing, that they're setting us up for something to be some fuckery. Something isn't going to be right. Something just feels like it isn't going to be right. I don't know what it is, but something feels like it isn't going to be right.
when are we going to get to the point of people stop complaining about Madden? Because I feel like at this point we've had how many good promos in a row have we had? 3?
Why
Like-
would wait? Madden's not perfect.
I shouldn't have said Madden. I mean content. Because there's like a lot of people that were like thoroughly complaining about the content that was released in this promo so far. And I'm like,
Oh, put some names on it.
I mean, like, it was just people on my timeline. Like, it was mostly competitive players. I saw a couple people that were like, I'm not going to say it's good yet because they didn't want to, I don't know, they thought that there would be something else later that might make it better. But
Yeah, I'm in that group. I don't want to say it's good yet because we're definitely being led up for failure. We've done it time and time again.
Bro,
They've
of course it's more to
overpromised,
come down the
underdelivered.
line.
Yeah. But I want to wait till that comes out before I say like it's great, it's amazing, it's awesome, like everybody else is so quick to do. You know?
I just think this promo's like the past couple of promos have been like, I feel like they've been better than any promo in Madden 17 ever. Like so much better. Madden 17 content, in my opinion, was some shit. I feel like promos this year have been genuinely like there was like a big outrage. I don't even remember what happened, but people were getting all pissy and stuff. And then they like changed something, and then it was just incredible. It was just like promo after promo after promo. It was just consistently really good cards and really fun cards. Good.
You know what happened?
Too.
You know what happened?
What?
We started meeting every Saturday.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what I don't know, but I feel like they've done a good
Like
job.
I hate to sound like that guy, but legit, from the time that we started doing podcasts and we started actually saying shit started being implemented that we were talking about immediately.
It's true. Every
Shit
time
started getting implemented. Yeah, if we would say some shit, and then a week or so later, that is happening. So, not trying to be that guy and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna not be on. No, but I think people are paying attention, and I guess we never had a voice that was willing to say whatever the fuck they felt. That's the reason why I find it odd when you say I think people should stop complaining, because shit's not sweet.
Like,
shit ain't sweet this way.
Right. Shit ain't sweet. We still
got
got a lot of we still need a lot of work. We still got a lot of work to do. You know? And I feel like we need to stay on their neck.
I don't think we're complaining. I feel like we are just saying what we wish would happen, giving suggestions. I see people just saying this sucks. This is dumb.
Mm.
And that's what's annoying to me. I'm like, what? I get if you're upset about some promos that are annoying and maybe they cost too much or whatever. But this is like back to back promos that I feel like have legitimately been at least a 7 out of 10 or higher, which is good. And like, when are we gonna get like those people are they got to be getting tired. They got to be getting a little.
They got to be exhausted by now, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I just wonder if they're ever gonna stop.
I don't want them to stop.
I don't think we're
once they stop and we get complacent, we get the old Madden that we got before. We get shoveled shit, and that was it.
Right. And that's what they gonna give y'all when the NFL season over. It's just gonna be a money pit. Stay woke.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm already woke.
We're gonna be on to other shit. You know, it is what it is. Madden needs to tighten up because 2K is getting their shit together.
How y'all feel about the 2K E-League? I want to talk about that.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, dude, if Madden can start some shit like that.
Wait, what's so beautiful about it?
Because they're actually reaching out. Nobody contacted you? They're actually reaching out to influencers and shit.
I saw that, but like, how do you feel about the league? Like, not.
I think it's dope. I think the fact that the NBA is actually embracing it. NBA is owning these teams.
The NBA marketing is just so much better than the NFL.
Right. So if I know how the NBA machine works and they're getting behind it and we're having press conferences with fucking Ted Leonis, you know what I'm saying? Like,
who that?
This ain't the owner of the Wizards and Capitals and fucking all this other shit in DC, Monumental Sports. That's what he owns so much shit. But if they're getting behind this shit and they're investing their money, they're not in the business of losing money. You understand what I'm saying? So these dudes are going to make sure that this succeeds. And by seeing them do this shit means that, like, esports on 2K, it's going to be hard for them to fail. You understand? Because now they're invested heavily into it.
You just think the NFL alone is going to make that shit a guaranteed success?
If the NFL gets behind it,
NBA.
yeah, I think it is.
NBA is already behind it. I think people were already reaching, like, they already had the platform with Pro-Am, right? Which Madden,
Pro-Am's a trash platform, but yeah.
Nah. I think Pro-Am in general with individual players and shit is better than seeing one person. I wouldn't want to see one person play 2K against one person.
Have you watched competitive Pro-Am?
No, I haven't sat there and watched, but I played Pro-Am.
Competitive Pro-Am is trash. Like, it looks trash.
What do you mean?
It just looks like competitive Madden dudes calling one fucking player 2 plays. Like, all they do is 5 out in competitive Pro-Am. Like, that's it.
It's terrible.
Like, competitive Pro-Am isn't no, like, fun shit to watch.
I guarantee with these people involved, it's going to be something else. Because they're going after...
You think they're just going to reshape the meta in 2K as a whole?
Because I'm seeing these guys talk about content. Like the Wizards dude, Grant, who runs our Wizards shit, Wizards District, is preaching content over individual skill. Like, they're in the business of putting a great product out there. The NBA is a great product. They're not going to put a shitty product. If it's 5 out and niggas just standing around watching one guy dribble back and forth,
that's it. Like, that's competitive
sure,
2K.
No. I'm sure that these niggas is going to see that and definitely be like, yeah, we can't put this out there.
Bro, the guys at Madden see that shit every year, and they're like, all right, this is the year. We're going to mix up the meta, and guys are going to call different things when, they don't.
Is the NFL behind competitive Madden?
The NFL is in bed with EA? Like, what?
No. They're not. The NBA is hands-on with these individual teams, bro. Like, it's different.
No, they're in a different aspect, but we're not gonna act like the NFL is just letting EA do whatever EA does. No. They're in bed with EA too. Like, the NFL
isn't hands-on with. They don't have individual teams. They don't have people looking after the talent. They don't have people like this is They got like team managers and all this other shit. Like,
yeah, it just legitimizes everything.
Yeah, they're going to have. I'm guaranteed they're gonna make sure the best product that's out there visually is going to be appealing.
Is Madden not visually appealing? Like, they've stepped their production a ton.
We look at Madden. It's Madden.
I'm talking about the production of their events.
No. Like, I'm talking about overall everything. The NBA is going to make sure shit is straight. Like, period. They're in bed. Like, they're hands on, my nigga. These NBA teams own these pro-am teams. They own them. This isn't fucking Curse. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or one of these fucking esports orgs. NBA teams own these joints. You know? Like, they own them. They control that shit. They finance that shit. They get the players. This isn't Ronnie 2K saying this player is good, so we're going to put him over here. You understand what I'm saying? On Madden, it's Madden and EA saying this is what we're going to do. X, Y, and Z. It's not the NFL saying, "Oh, this is the product we're putting out."
Step with like the club series,
it's different.
Like that's like you have certain teams that will like back you up and whatnot. But I wish that like how dope would it be if like the Rams had an esport team where like you could, if you did something, you could sign with them.
That'd be embarrassing.
When you whatever the Cowboys then.
Okay.
If they had an esport team, you had to win some tournament and then you were able to qualify and be a part of the Cowboys team. You could do certain events with the Dallas Cowboys team themselves. You could you get hooked up with shit like that. You could, when you did a tournament, you would represent the Cowboys. Maybe you get your own jersey. This is like stuff like that just legitimizes everything. I wish they would do something
League
like
is
that.
pretty legit, but guess what?
You always on some other shit and then later find out that you're not really with that other shit.
Like y'all haven't made a single point. Like, you haven't said anything just hella convincing.
Okay.
Like, y'all don't even watch Pro-Am. Y'all don't play the shit competitively.
Okay.
like what?
Nah,
you play Pro-Am competitively?
I play it competitively, and I know some competitive players.
That shit's age, bro. It's all they do is 5 out.
Like, I was watching a competitive Pro-Am stream yesterday, and like, shit was hella boring. Like, it's worse than watching Madden niggas run the same play. Shit wasn't that entertaining.
I don't think that's gonna work then.
And
I'm sure. If I owned them,
you don't think that's gonna work? So you think they're gonna just reinvent the wheel for? I don't know. You got a lot of faith in the NBA.
Listen. If NBA, who is financing shit, right? If they're saying we're gonna run shit this way because this is our team, blah blah blah, we're gonna put a product out there. You think these kids and these dudes aren't gonna listen? Like, what? Is that what you're saying, Bert?
How are they gonna tell them this is how you gotta play the game to make it entertaining? You know how fucking stupid that sounds?
Yeah, like, I don't think that will happen.
That's not shit's gonna fucking work.
I think it's definitely going to.
Then why doesn't EA tell these fuck faces, all right, guys, I need you to mix up your plays. I need you to mix up your formations. They don't do that stupid shit.
EA does shit backwards.
You just can't tell them, like, all right, guys, don't do this. Like, Call of Duty, dudes always use the same guns. Like, I'm sure fans would like seeing different guns, but like,
no,
what works is what works.
What the developer did is actually made different. They had to make different guns. They had to do that was balancing. On Black Ops 1, we had that, or they had that issue where it was the same guns. It was the AK-74U, the AK, and the FAMAS. That was the last one that was like that because I believe niggas, they had to fucking change and make guns where you can actually use them.
Man, fuck that Call of Duty shit. Hopefully the shit works out for the Pro-Am niggas' sake. Nah. I wasn't trying to do a deep dive. Fuck Call of Duty. That shit trash. Next topic.
You want to go into
what's the next topic?
What's the next topic? Hold on, cuz. What's the next topic then?
I don't know.
If you, you just grabbed your nuts. What's the next topic, nigga?
I don't know. My bad.
Exactly.
My bad. You got it.
Say next topic.
Fuck out of here. I think nah, you got it. I don't even know how we got here when we were talking about the promo. What do y'all think? We were definitely talking about the promo. What do you think?
Maybe it was like I said, competitive guys are complaining a lot. Somehow we got on the competitive. I don't know.
I just wanted to touch upon the 2K League stuff because I see it picking up steam. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, see what y'all thought about it, get y'all perspective of it.
I don't know a lot about it. Like, is it? I think it's really cool that like NBA teams are backing it. That I think is super dope. Which it legitimizes it for me. It makes me want to like see it and be a part of it. Not like actually play, but like watch it and stuff, follow it. But I don't really play Park that much. And when I do, I do notice that it's the exact same shit over and over. So I don't know. I don't know if that's
Park and Pro-Am is totally different. Totally different.
Yeah, I meant the same thing.
What?
No, like when I play Park, it's the same thing in Park. When I play Pro-Am, it's the same.
No.
I don't know what he's doing.
Nah, Park is just a bunch of dribble moves.
I'm not saying. Okay, you guys are not hearing me. I'm not saying when I play Pro-Am, I play it last night. It's all it's the exact same as all Pro-Am games. All Pro-Am games are the same, and all Park games. Are the same
you're saying? Oh, okay, yeah.
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 So it's
okay. I see you.
But you know, it'll probably be successful.
I think it's going to be
Park
successful.
Is more fun to watch than Pro-Am.
I mean, I'm sure the Madden guys think the competitive Madden shit is successful. It'll probably be a slow burn, just like the Madden shit, or not. I don't know. I mean, supposedly they're going to be broadcasting the draft, broadcasting the games. That are definitely going to be doing a lot more than Madden does. This is crazy.
Yeah, see, that's cool. That right there is cool. Like,
what?
The broadcasting the draft. That just seems like it makes it seem like so legitimate.
Yeah, that's what the other esports do. Like they broadcast their drafts and shit.
Yeah, that's dope. I see. What's annoying is like for Madden, you know, you got an entire tournament on Draft Champions. Why are you not broadcasting like people's drafts? I mean, that might seem dumb, but like, is drafting not like an unbelievably important thing to do? Like, why are you not broadcasting? You know what I mean? That's one thing that's annoying. I know it's not the same draft, but it's just the same word triggered the thought in my head.
I mean, you're right. I think Dubby might have broadcasted his draft for some recent.
It was like
Johnny did.
It was like delayed, but yeah, I watched it. But it wasn't that like. Couldn't you make it a better production thing?
No. You're right. Like, I think they should damn near do the draft live.
Yeah, why not? You know.
But they make you do it multiple times, so you get a decent draft and a decent playbook and stuff like that, which makes sense. But even then, like, I think they should record the draft that they're going to use and just broadcast it live. Like, they're doing it live just for the production value of it to see what he skipped out on. Like, I think that'd be dope.
That would be cool. That would make it way more interesting. But that's Madden esports. That's a whole nother issue.
I don't give a fuck about draft champs.
Draft champs like the funnest mode in Madden.
Let's be real. Like I'm the only one that thinks draft champs is. I
play my games to get the bundles, and I'm out of draft champs.
Bro, it's the funnest game in Madden. You're not going to get up against 91 zone everywhere. The linebackers don't all have 1,000 speed. Like speed backs you can actually use. Like it's the best mode in Madden.
I feel like I feel like I really like.
You think
I've
so?
always like draft. I also love to be able to draft my own team. Like fun as fuck. I like you able to get a different quarterback every game, get a different running back every game. That's fun.
Like updated draft champs, super fire. As long as they update it.
Yeah.
I think they gotta update the rule.
So you just be playing draft champs on your
I play draft champs a shit ton.
Sometimes I love to record a fuck ass draft video and like that shit's like fire. like playing that shit's so much more fun than playing like MUT. Like
it's true. Yeah. It's fun.
Like everybody got the same MUT team. Like it's tragic.
Yup.
Do we really this year? No, wait a minute.
They got the same team or they play the same. Like if your team has 91 zone, all right, your secondary's playing the same. If your D line got 91 block shit, it's gonna play the same like anyone else with the 91 block shit. Like keep it a bean. Like
I think this is probably the first year. Well, I don't have the OP cards. This is the first year I think like you see different teams.
It's like the first year I do have OP cards.
Like I see different teams.
I think I have OP cards, and then I play weekend league, and everyone has the same card. So it's like, damn.
Yeah, I understand that. Once you have the top notch, then it's like you have just the best cards. You know, but in the middle, I don't think people have the same team. I don't know.
I don't think they have the same players, but they have the same like style.
And everyone plays the same in Madden. Like 2K, like each player plays different. Like everyone plays the same in Madden.
Everyone
like,
is such a copycat game this year.
Even in FIFA, like I play a lot of FIFA now, just fun and shit. And like the players play different. Like players run different. They handle the ball different. They move different. Like Madden, like it's copy and paste across the board. Like it's.
Bro, can I ask you a question totally off topic? How come you don't upload like FIFA?
I just be playing that shit to play it. Like I don't be recording. Like. Then
I'm
I don't know if there's even an audience for that shit. Like niggas barely watch my mutt shit. Like I don't know if the niggas trying to see FIFA.
Why don't you try other shit? Like that was just a me question. This is definitely on a tangent. Why don't you try other shit? Like I be trying to tell Vic that. Like, I think people fuck with you for you, Bert. They want to see you stream so they can jump back and forth with you. With you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying why don't you have you ever tried it?
But I haven't. But like, I don't even know of any American FIFA YouTubers. And then the climate of like FIFA, like the guys that watch FIFA are all like competitive guys that do the weekend league because that's pretty big in FIFA. Nobody really gives a fuck about it in Madden, but in FIFA it's a big deal. So like to eat in FIFA, like I wouldn't eat in FIFA at all. Like
you'd probably be the funny nigga.
That should be a super flop, but I like the way you're thinking. Keep that up.
Nah, you'll be the funny nigga with the point, and that's what that could bring you into it. Like, you know.
You keep that energy, and we can find something that sticks like that.
I'm fucking sleep. I'm sleep. I just don't understand why people just don't do whatever they feel like doing. Like, if you you have fun. Do Fortnite. Would you do Fortnite? Niggas would watch Fortnite.
I've been thinking about posting Fortnite. I've been thinking about it, but I got I don't know if solo stream is the move. I know niggas eat like that, but I personally get bored playing that shit solo. Like I always play that shit with like a gang of 4 or 3.
Why not do a series with you and Vic?
That nigga's super Hollywood. I'm gonna keep it a being with you.
Both
I'm gonna keep it a being with you. No. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. He's super Hollywood, and that's okay. He just hit 100K. He got big things coming. That nigga's Hollywood. It is what it is.
So you're telling me it'll be stupid for me to upload this PUBG joint?
Nah, let it fly, nigga.
So why don't you let shit fly?
Game. I don't record this shit. Like if I'm playing Fortnite, it's just for fun. Like just like some bullshit.
I have a lot of games that like I could post, but I only play for.
And then the people that I play with is like we're not in like video mode, like we're just shooting the shit about any and everything being unfiltered. Like I'm not about to record them niggas without them knowing, and they be like, "I made a video, guys."
No, but like, no, but why can't? I heard Vic say something about like that, right? And I even thought that way. Like I'd be like, I'm just gonna play, blah blah blah. I don't want to record because niggas don't want to be on J. Why can't it just be candid? Why can't it just be natural? Why does it have to be video mode?
Some dudes they don't want to put it, like you know how like Mike would be like I'm not answering that. I don't want to say that.
I know exactly what you mean.
Like dudes are real live be like that. If you tell them you're recording, like
they'll be square like shit. Yeah,
and like a normal convo, they'll talk about anything. But as soon as you say, "Oh, I'm streaming," like, "Oh, I'm recording," it's like, what are you doing? Like, I want to answer. I want to talk about this stuff.
I get that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know people like.
I just know that so many content creators feel pigeonholed, and I see it, and like, I don't know.
Then about the same time, like from a business standpoint, let's say Vic, right? Let's say his Madden shit is doing good. His channel has good momentum, good trajectory. Why would he like mess with that ecosystem of his channel trying to test the waters with FIFA or trying to test the waters with Fortnite?
Because he can always keep doing what he's doing, but by branching off, he can attract new people, a new audience.
No, I get. Well,
You
And
can
then you have a
attract
melting
new
pot.
people, but like I'm just telling you from like a YouTuber perspective. Like if you got a good thing going, try to stick with that. That's how most people like approach it.
yeah, that's definitely the right way to approach it.
I
Then the
just look
branching
at
out thing is like so right too. All right, so if you look at a Cash Nasty, like he branched out pretty well, extremely well, but like everybody doesn't branch out to keep it a buck with you. Like
they don't, but they do it.
And-
They
and
don't
then-
because of them.
when you branch out is important too. Like you gotta branch out like when like you're hot, like you got a lot of traction. Like
Yeah.
you gotta do this shit about the right time too. So yeah.
Can you talk about that one more time?
What?
I gotta write this stuff down.
This nigga.
He's speaking facts. I can't forget this.
Yeah, let's go.
Vic, what are your thoughts on branching out? We've had this talk so many times.
I mean, like Berg said, you gotta do it at the right time. And like it's kind of and he fumbled. Well, you gotta do it at the right time, and if you do it too early, you can definitely mess up your channel.
Yep.
Who has? Can I ask another question? Who has tried to branch out and mess their channel up in the Madden community?
We really want to say that?
Yes, please. I'm asking questions I really want to know the answer to.
I'm
not
about
trying
say
to throw
people's
people under the
names.
bus or whatever, but like
Okay.
literally, like
I'm not. I'll tell you after the thing, but there's definitely people who've done that, and it's kind of.
so they're not around anymore.
They're not around. Or they're
So
not
what the
doing shit.
fuck? So who is it?
I just told you. I don't want to go dropping names because they might feel bad. They might feel bad that their stuff isn't doing super well. It
Bird,
definitely is a thing.
who has tried to branch out and fell on their face? Like, why are people scared to branch out? Is what I don't understand. Like,
I don't
I'm trying
know.
to figure out.
Like
Why is it taboo? And why is saying somebody's
I don't
name
know.
stating
Like,
the
I'm-
obvious taboo? Like,
I wish Mike said the name because like I'm not even sure he's
Right.
thinking of.
I'd have to go through my sub list, but there's 100% people that are like.
But I will say this: a lot of Madden guys don't branch out, and that could be a bad thing. But the guys that have done it and have done it right and done it well, I can
Have
say
prospered.
Amav. I can say what's that? I can say Laser Beam. They
Yeah,
did
yeah.
it. They did it well, but they did it with momentum. Like you have to do it with momentum. Like gotta have some momentum behind it, and that's what they did. They did it well. I'm sure it's other channels. QJB has branched out into a ton of things. He's done it with momentum. So yeah, like that branching out shit, you just have to do it about the right time, and when you got some momentum, like you got your audience rocking with you heavy.
Yup.
Like, let's say if you're starting a channel, and let's say you're into like 20 different games. If you start a channel posting 20 different games, it might be hard to grow. But if you just start a channel and you focus on one game, you can attack that niche and grow from that niche, and then like eventually branch out. So I don't know. I mean, it's tons of ways to approach this shit. You just got to get to it, get after it, do what works
A lot
for
of
you.
the things that I've thought of is like it's best to build your audience first and then branch out, so that you're rather than trying to build an audience from a million different places.
But some people approach it like that too. They try to just hop on any trend, whatever trend, and this is just outside of Madden and shit. But they just try to hop on any trend, whatever trend, and try to pick up any traction they can, and that works for them too. Like it's tons of ways to approach this YouTube shit. Like it's not a strict science. You just got to get to it.
Yeah.
What he said.
I got a good question. I'm sure people are gonna probably some aspiring YouTubers out there. If somebody was starting YouTube, what advice would you give them? 3 things that you would tell them.
Quality
Vic.
does matter.
Wait,
Webcam,
Mike.
all that.
Wait, Mike. Think about it.
Oh,
I wanna start-
I've had this.
I wanna
That
start
Mike
with-
got him ready to go.
Right.
I want to
let
start. I want
Michael
to start. No.
first.
I want to start with you because you're quiet. Vic, you
You
first.
think he's funny?
He's
That's
quiet because the
3
team's losing.
I know 3 things. So I'm trying to take his mind off. of it.
no, Mike, go ahead.
3. Why can't you just name 3 things that you would tell somebody starting out
You
YouTube?
think he's funny?
Mike, go ahead.
He's funny.
People always say quality doesn't matter. Just start posting videos. That's false. That's completely wrong. If you go out there with a shitty webcam or a shitty camera or a shitty mic, you're not gonna get subs. You have to have good equipment. You got to make the investment. Other thing, at this point you have to upload every day. If you don't upload every day, it's so hard to grow, especially if you have no subscribers initially. The other thing, I guess, would be like try to meet people in your community. Like try to make friends in your community. Like if you're part of some community and you notice they have a lot of people talk on Twitter, or a lot of people talk on Reddit or whatever it is, like try to be a part of that and like build relationships without just trying to say, oh, can we collab? Can we collab? Like don't never ask somebody, can we collab? Don't do that. Make it natural.
Berg?
What'd you say again?
Somebody starting YouTube, aspiring YouTube. 3 things that you would tell them.
I really don't have to be honest.
Just speak on your experience of starting out YouTube. What pitfalls, what can help them?
I started at a different time. Get to it. Like start, nigga. Like I ain't got no gems to drop off to like get you in the game and get you going.
Get you in the game.
You really trash.
3 words. Like start. He gave 3 words.
All right,
Yeah.
Vic, go ahead.
I mean, they already said everything, but quality, quantity, personality. That's about it.
Yeah, some people just won't be successful. Like if you don't have a good personality, like it might not work. You can always just kind of, I don't want to say you can make a personality. But you can kind of fake it. You know?
There's a
Some
lot of
niggas definitely, some
There's
niggas
a ton of
definitely
manufactured
fake the
personalities on the internet.
fucking- Some niggas is out here frauding.
And then I say like I wouldn't just stick to YouTube. Like I'd hit the other social networks too, because you can come up off IG, you can come up off Twitch. You just got to get after it. Like you got to get to it. Like you can't overthink it. You just got to start.
Yup. Facts.
I'm 10 years in on YouTube. I need tips. Yeah, man.
Start a new channel. Don't be afraid to start a new channel. Damian Prince, he got like 2 million subs, 3 million subs now, super big. But like when he was coming up, like he started tons of channels. Like you got to start a channel.
Keemstar did the same thing with Drama Alert. He started mad channels, and then
Keemstar was kind of cool in like the COD community though. Like Damian, like he wasn't that 2K nigga. Like he was trying to do 2K really heavy, really hard, and then he started like a PewDiePie mod player or some shit. Like I think he was just trying whatever.
Huh.
And then he found something that worked, bro. Like you just gotta stick to it. Like shit ain't for everybody.
Yeah, you gotta stick to it. You can't expect results in a couple months. Like it might take a while. Not everyone just gets immediate success. Some people do, but not everyone.
It's only so many rice gums and shit, right?
Yeah.
It's
They
only
just
so
blow
many
up.
Vicks.
Talk that talk, boy. It's only so many Vicks, broke ass niggas.
Right?
Ha, got him.
All right, well that's all.
Chat, listen to the Eminem album if you like Eminem.
Do
Great.
not.
It's not
That
bad.
shit trash. Don't do that.
Damn, you guys really are haters. You guys haven't even listened to it. How can you say that? If you listen to it, you say it's trash. Okay, I got you.
Are they really trying to kick this 50-something?
I just know that shit trash.
He about to make this shit too.
All right, Berg, you don't have to tell anyone you're listening, but just make sure to
I
listen
know.
to
Like public opinion would tell you when some shit is trash, and sometimes you just gotta rock with them. Like
Public Opinion said that Gucci Gang was trash for a while.
that shit is trash, but it's a hit at the same time. It is what it is. Like
How does that make sense?
it's a
Doesn't make-
trash song, but it's catchy. You got a little bop to it, and it's a hit.
Ba-da.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, any last words, Berg?
I ain't got no words.
Vic, any last words?
Nah, we gotta do the picks though.
Oh
Right,
shit!
I'm with Vic. We gotta do the picks. You trying to duck out the picks, nigga?
Yeah, I did terrible, bruh. I did fucking terrible.
That's why he didn't want to say nothing.
I did fucking terrible.
I did
I
excellent,
think I
nigga.
did pretty bad.
I
think
fucking did terrible.
Dog, the Browns were gonna beat the
I
fucking Packers, and I called that, and they choked in overtime. I was so mad.
Ain't no way I lost more than 2 games.
I definitely lost at least half.
I
definitely
did
dropped out of first
terrible,
place.
bro. G, get in here.
Damn. Man,
What do you mean? Like, boy, stop slicing it. I'm not looking forward to this.
Yeah, I definitely dropped a bunch of spots.
This shit's about to be trash.
I'm probably second or third.
I wouldn't be surprised if I'm last. I think I did that bad.
I'm first, nigga.
I wouldn't be surprised if I'm last.
Berg, you were second last week, right?
G,
I was second.
what are you
last.
doing? Nigga G, moonlighting. Good conversation today, man. Good shit.
You're welcome.
I mean,
I try to be the controversial person in the room.
is that what you're going for? Is that your gimmick? Is that what you're trying to do?
Not always, but sometimes it seems like.
You are wild.
Yeah.
Hey, there's got to be someone to spice it up, or else everyone's gonna be going. Yeah,
Where the fuck is G? My nigga just typed in the chat, and now you disappear.
G.
Who was the upset last week?
Cool name.
You said who was upset? You.
Yeah. Well, shut the.
You, nigga.
Right? Like,
Who else, nigga?
I hate y'all niggas.
Yeah, the Rams lost the Eagles. I don't even know if that's an upset or not.
Fuck no.
Ain't no upset, nigga.
Rams trash as fuck.
Cheeks ass team.
Okay.
Where that nigga G at?
I don't fuck. This nigga's tripping.
Oh. I nigga probably with a bitch, and I respect it.
This nigga very stupid. We might just have to postpone picks.
How convenient. He don't show up if Boogie does terrible. Shock.
Shocker.
Shut up. Nigga.
ED.
Man, I mean, it is true. Like, we could cancel this week's picks if y'all want to.
Well, I need to know where I'm at. If I'm losing, I don't want to. I'm winning. Let's go.
No. We could take the picks and just pick up next week.
No, I don't want to.
Just record this part. You know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do that.
You know, just get the timestamp.
Someone's got to pull up the list. It's not me.
Beck, you got it?
I'm not even home.
Go ahead, Mike.
No, I can't do it right now. Bird.
Oh, wow.
What?
Pull up the games next week.
My internet down.
You're on fucking Discord, you dumb shit.
I'm on my phone.
Then pull it up on your phone.
No. My internet's down. I'm on my phone.
You're on your phone, then pull up the games on your
The internet on my phone down too. You don't.
Then how are you on Discord?
I'm using my voice from my phone with the telephone line.
Stop. This is not working. This is not gonna work.
Have you never made a phone call without the internet? It's possible.
I've never made a phone call. I never made a phone call in general.
That's tragic. Oh.
Yo, G.
Mike sitting on his computer.
G, what the fuck took you so long, bro?
Right.
I'm playing games right now.
Real nigga G here.
At least I'm not watching a sad ass team. Oh wait.
You thought that was funny? Didn't y'all lose to a Carson Wentz?
So G, you gonna speak or no?
We
It's
lost
your
to a
world,
team
bruh.
We lost to the Eagles. They're a good team. Let's
Y'all lost to Nick Foles.
Can y'all hear me?
Now we can hear you.
yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
What's good?
Alright, my fault. My friend called me invited me to a Redskins game.
Told you he was lit.
Sorry about that.
It's football. I haven't been to a football game in a minute.
Yo, what was the can we go through fucking last week's?
It's not good.
I did bad. I know I did so bad.
No, you did not do bad.
I didn't?
Well, you didn't.
Berg just did great. Tell him.
Yeah. Berg did good.
No.
How much he pay you?
Can't lose the Berg. That would be deportable.
Hey, Berg, make sure that PayPal payment go through.
Hey,
Start from the bottom, G.
The bottom, Vic with 59 wins.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I took some risks last.
No. You're supposed to go with last week and then the overalls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, Boog, you went 7 and 8. Vic, you went 7 and 8.
Damn.
Yeah, I took some risks though.
Berg went 10 and 5.
Oh my God.
Mike, you went 8 and 7.
Tragic.
Okay, that's not. It's better than I thought.
And the standings, Vic is in last with 59. Boog, you're at second with 60. Or you're at third with 60, my fault. Berg, you're in second with 61.
Let's go!
And Mike's in first place with 62.
What the fuck? This shit's so rigged. I don't even know how.
Bullshit, bro.
I don't even know
This
how.
nigga missed a week.
I missed a week and I took the lowest number. I literally took the worst. Whoever got the worst score, I took that and they -1. That's ridiculous. That must mean I did incredible on the other weeks.
Yeah, I think it was one time where you only lost 2.
Oh, there was. I do remember that. That was crazy. God.
Right, well, what the fuck is going on this week, bro? This is stupid.
All
Whose
right.
idea was this?
All right, so week 15, Bengals versus Vikings.
I'm gonna go Vikes.
Vikings, B.
Vikings.
Y'all niggas is AIDS. I'm going
What you going Bengals, nigga?
I'm going Vikings. At
Oh,
least it'll be a wash.
Look at you playing
What
the
a
block.
nigga.
All right.
That's smart. Smart shit.
That's how you stay safe in third place, nigga.
Shut the fuck up.
Eagles versus Giants.
Eagles.
Good call, Boog.
I wanted to go out on a limb.
One.
I wanted to go out on
Right.
a limb real quick.
Yeah, but the fucking Carson Wentz is hurt, so they're gonna have a brand new quarterback back there. And now
Not such a brand new quarterback. He's been there.
Nick Foles been there for I don't know how long.
Yeah, Eagles. He's been there.
Is it in Philadelphia?
No, it's New York.
It don't matter where it's at. That's the
I'm
Giants.
gonna go with the Eagles to be safe, but I think it could be way.
You say all that just
Berg,
to pick
go
the
to
Eagles?
go to Giants, Berg. Be a rebel.
All right, I'll take the Eagles. You got me.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Houston versus Jaguars.
The Jags.
Oh, Jags for sure.
Berg, go
Leonard
Texans.
Fournette
Jags.
back. Is
The
Leonard Fournette back?
Jags.
Do we know? Anyone know?
What?
Is Leonard Fournette gonna be back?
It doesn't even matter. Texas ain't doing shit on that D.
Pretty much like solidify it though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Packers versus Panthers.
And I think is Aaron Rodgers back.
Aaron Rodgers
shit.
back.
A-Rod is back.
Nah, nigga, you already said Panther.
Nah,
Rock with
chill.
I'm gonna go Panthers.
Go ahead, Vic. Go with.
Wait, where's it at?
Packers.
Where's it at? It's
Great.
in
Carolina.
Carolina. Yeah, I'm gonna go Panthers. Cam too nice.
Thought that defense too nice. Tell you mean.
Boy, I'm done. Who are the teams again?
Packers, Panthers.
Hey, Berg, did y'all lose? I mean, not Berg, Vic. Y'all lose?
Yeah.
Yeah, we took the L, nigga.
Dang, I actually did not want
Who
this.
just
I
said
wanted the
that?
Chargers.
Panthers.
Does this pretty much like eliminate your playoff hopes, Vic?
No, you gotta win the next 2 games.
Panthers.
Panthers, G.
All right.
Wait, so is everyone going Panthers?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
think we all went the same ones for all of them.
Everybody playing it safe now.
That's what I'm hoping.
Hell no.
Ravens versus Browns.
Go Browns,
Okay, okay, Boog.
y'all. Yo, go Browns.
Sad for you.
I'm going Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens, obviously.
I think I'm going for them sad ass Ravens.
Same. Like I really want to go with the Browns. Go with the
So the
state.
Browns
Wow.
might beat them sad ass niggas, but
They
I'm gonna
had
go
their
with the
one
Wash
chance last
pick.
week, and they're not gonna get close.
Stop it. If we lose to the Browns, holy shit.
That'd be so fun.
Jets versus Saints.
The
Ooh,
Saints.
give me the Aints. Give me the Aints.
everybody picking my Saints. Okay.
All right.
Give me the Saints. Who that?
So is everyone picking Saints?
Go with the Saints.
Let's go.
Cardinals versus Redskins.
Okay, Boog.
The Redskins.
I'm gonna go with Redskins because AP's hurt and their quarterback is trash. I'm gonna go Skins.
So everybody picking Redskins?
Seriously, please everyone just pick Redskins.
Nah, pick the Cardinals.
Give me them sad ass, racially offensive Redskins.
Give me the Cardinals.
No, dude, come on.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm
grab
gonna
your nuts.
taking the
Grab your
Dolphins
nuts,
versus
man.
Bills.
Dolphins versus the who?
Dolphins just came off of that damn Patriots win.
Ooh, and they're playing the Bills. Bills just came off a dub in overtime. Is
They got
Tyrod-
Nate
Tyrod's
Peterson.
hurt, right?
Yeah, I think Tyrod's hurt.
That's tough. I think the Dolphins defense is pretty good, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm going Dolphins anyway, regardless of their defense. They
I
just
think
came
I
off
wanna
being
go
the
Dolphins.
Patriots.
I don't think you. Yeah, I think.
Wait, so the Bills starting that white boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nate Peterman.
Oh, how did he play last week?
Not bad, but it was the snow, so they didn't really pass.
Yeah.
I think they won in overtime.
He got hurt, so he didn't
He
play
did.
much. They had
Give me
other
them
guy in there.
badass Dolphins.
Vic, what are you going?
Dolphins or Bills? I go Bills.
Fuck! Why are you doing this?
And now another player is hurt. Jesus Christ. This shit is sad.
Vic, you went, or Mike, you went Miami?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Miami.
All right. Rams versus Seahawks.
Oh, this is easy. Don't play yourself,
God.
Mike. Don't play yourself.
I'm not doing. I am not my team. I will lose this fucking thing going against my team. I'm going with the Rams.
Lol.
It's in Seattle, I think. Too.
Vic, pick the Rams, Vic.
I'm gonna pick him.
All right.
I'm gonna pick him.
Now give me them Hawks, man.
Yeah, I'm going Seahawks.
Patriots versus Steelers.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cake.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Patriots
going-
is definitely about to wash the Steelers because of that loss. You think Belichick don't? Yo, they deflating balls as we speak. Them niggas is going ape shit. Fuck that. Them niggas
We're
is
flooding
going
Oh
ape.
man, I
Bum-ass
feel like the
Patriots.
Steelers are on a roll though.
Yeah, right. Patriots about to cook.
Now the
feel like
Steelers have like struggled with Patriots a ton as of recent.
No.
Ain't no
Is it
way.
in New England?
No, it's in Pittsburgh.
Ooh, doggy. What's everyone going?
I'm going Patriots.
No, you go first. What you got, Mike? You see what sad ass team you picking?
Well, okay. I'm just gonna switch if I want.
Nah, that's not how this works. You locked in.
I'm gonna go. No, okay. This is not my locked-in pick, but I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
Berg, what you got?
Go on with the Patriots.
Boogie, what you got?
Patriots. I already told mine.
All right, I'm gonna go Patriots.
This nigga.
I'm not.
All right, I'm gonna go Steelers.
Okay, I'm gonna go Patriots.
I'm gonna keep it Patriots.
See, I'm just playing you.
Titans versus Niners.
I'm gonna go Niners.
Ooh, shit.
I'm gonna go Niners.
I like that, Vic.
I'm
I wanna
going.
go Niners too.
I heard Garoppolo got that team thinking different, but I'm
Heard
going
Mariota's
Titans.
Struggling. Fuck.
Yo, give me the Titans.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Titans. I don't think they're.
This thing.
Cowboys versus Raiders.
That's cake.
I'll get the boys.
It's real convenient of you. Real convenient.
Zeke back? Oh wait.
I don't know if that nigga back.
Running back.
All right, give me Dallas. Fuck what they talking about.
I said the boys. I said Cowboys.
Who that nigga Boogie picking?
I'm picking Dallas.
Better, nigga.
Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Raiders trash. That's the only reason I'm picking them.
Not even been trash from Magic. I thought they was good last year. Sad ass team.
Bro, I was rooting for them last year.
That's
They had
sound.
everybody fooled.
They had you niggas fooled.
I was fooled bad.
It was the Cowboys of the West. At best.
That's good.
Trash ass.
Vic, who'd you choose?
Cowboys.
And Falcons versus Buccaneers.
Falcons?
Falcons. Give me the Falcons.
I guess I'll take the Birds, man. Give me the Falcons.
They're in a division hunt right now. I feel like they're gonna play real well.
I go Falcons too.
Damn, I'm gonna win just because everyone's doing the same picks.
I'm happy for you.
I'm loving this.
I tried that going opposite last week. Not rocking.
Vic,
It didn't work.
That
Hmm?
shit's trash.
It's a-
Falcons or Buccaneers?
I said Falcons.
All right, that's all.
Thanks, G.
I
Uh-huh.
appreciate
Wait,
you, G.
you got my pick as the not the Patriots.
No, everyone's Patriots.
Everyone's Patriots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Steelers. I'm gonna go Steelers.
All right.
I'm gonna give everyone a shot. I really do think the Steelers are gonna win.
No, you
I do. Think that Steeler pass rush gonna go crazy on Brady.
You think so? Brady about to dot these niggas the fuck up. About to be a dot party like shit. Alright, that was Pick'ems. Last
That was
words. Last words, Vic.
What you mean?
Tell why you sound sad since the Chargers lost.
Nah, you see what he doing though. I know my name last. Listen, don't do that. Every other week I'm last. Now boy, you wild.
I figured
I
you just
can't
want to
wait.
get it out the way.
I can't wait till we watch the Redskins play.
I figured you want to get your last words out the way. Alright, Berg. Last words.
That's too much pressure going first. Let Mike go.
Oh my god, you niggas. Mike. Last words.
Nothing. But
So, Berg. Last words.
Shit. Happy holidays. Yeah.
Vic.
What? I mean, they said everything. Stay up, B.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Now sometimes you just gotta end this bitch yourself, Boogie. Say these awkward last words. Like I said everything in the podcast, nigga. Like
This